And welcome everyone to Channel 19 as Channel 19 presents girls basketball as the Sterling Lady Knights take on RV, the Red Devils. And again, a very tough matchup against RV here, an out-of-state conference matchup that usually would see normally during this, not during this pandemic, but they're able to come down here to Sterling.
Yeah, RV's got a good basketball program. I've said it with every out-of-conference team that we've done so far is the out-of-conference teams have an advantage and a disadvantage because you don't know the system they're going to run. So you have that to your advantage defensively, but offensively they don't know what system you're going to run. So there's advantages and disadvantages to it.
RV will start with this ball for the first drive here. RV tries to go in for a shot, unable to. Sterling able to hold on defensively. Klein's got Miller open. Miller's got a 1v1 opportunity. And a great job defensively from RV, number 25, who we don't have in our program right now.
It was a nice lead pass there by Maddie Klein. Nice job by Kat Miller. Quick step, and then gets fouled.
Goes for a three, is Red able to get the first points for Sterling.
That seems to be her specialty, right out along the three-point line. She seems to be a high percentage shooter from beyond the arc.
Red, good job defensively, able to have a little backup with Logan involved. Sterling RV intercepts, now has a chance for score some points, able to do that. That was Dawson for the steal and the two.
And RV pressing early here, trying to force some early turnovers, get out to a lead.
Went back, that's a backcourt violation.
Yeah.
Backcourt violation, you see right here, this is gonna be 3 points. But RV already making some aggressive defense. It's working out straight out for them.
They're playing aggressively defensively to start off the game, sort of making their presence known, and Sterling's going to have to do all that they can just to get the ball into the half-court set.
Goes for a three, hits off the backboard. Logan tries to save it, but unable to. That's going to be RV's ball. Trying to pass it in. Dawson's going to go for a three. Goes in and out. Klein going to have another wide open with Miller. The ball goes a little too far out. They got to calm and think about their passes. Even though you had Miller wide open in the far lane, you just overthrow it and.
Right idea, yeah, but it was the right idea by Maddie Klein. Just a bit of a long pass. The longer passes are tougher to make. Again, RV's aggressive defense working the second time in a row for them. Dawson now with it. Fakes out, jumper shot, unable to make it. Klein able to recover now. Klein with Miller. We got a breakaway here. Miller can't grab it. It hits off a Sterling player, and it's going to be RV's ball. We see that pass there. Maddie Klein just trying to get it up to a teammate that has a better chance of scoring down low, and Catherine Miller. And the passes have been a little wayward to start, something that's pretty unusual for her. I'm sure we'll see the wayward passes from her digress as the game goes along.
Dawson now going in the center, thinks about it, goes out. And there's the first foul for Sterling, and that's going to be a free throws for RV.
You see there the rebound, and yeah, that's contact there.
Red on her first foul, team's first foul. And Ramiska, this is her first shot, going for her second shot. And makes her second. So we're back to a tie game, and RV going with it, going back to the aggressive defense. And Solomon able to get it out. Has Klein open, but Dawson able to steal this one. Now it's a 2-1. Miller, the only defender. Dawson goes around her, able to get the 2 points.
Aggressive finish there by Dawson. Nice job accelerating in the fast break, using the size advantage that she has to get the basket down low.
Red wide open to gives it to Miller. Miller with the 2 points. So we're going to see some wide open baskets right for Sterling.
That's the downside of the full court press, is you're pressing so much to try and force a turnover that there's nobody back there to stop it. It's almost like a fast break possession.
This is going to be a backcourt violation. Good job from Solomon to get that.
You look here, there's Red making the extra pass to Miller. Nice 2-on-1 opportunity there for Sterling, and they capitalize.
Miller now gives back to Klein. Still a tied 5-5 games, still tied. Red is going to have a wide open 3, unable to get it in. RV now. And that's going to be a push against Sterling, and that's going to be another free throw. Number 22 will go up to the line. We don't have her either. Henley.
We talk about this all the time, John. The free throws are very critical in close games. This game still close, but it's still early. But free throws are a nice job of, just getting your team out ahead or capitalizing on a lead. Easier shots that you're going to get in the game. Klein dribbling around. Miller for 3. There's Cat Miller with a 3.
And a good job from Cat Miller, able to get the 3.
We're going to take a look here. Pass from Klein. Red making the extra pass. And there's a lot of space for Cat Miller to take that shot. Very good look.
Logan's going to give this to Red. Red's going to have an open. Gives it to Logan. Logan now gets the 2, and now Sterling ranking up some points.
And now if you're RV, got to find a basket. Right now it's only 5, but momentum, you can feel it starting to go Sterling's way. Early in this game, that's something you don't want to happen if you're RV.
RV passing it around. And that's going to be Sterling's ball right there. Some good defensive work for Sterling.
Take a look here. Red drives in, gets the pass off to Ariel Logan. She gets the finish.
About 2 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in this first quarter of the JV game. Varsity game will be at 5:30. RV now with it. Dawson's going to go for a 3. Thinks it goes in, but it doesn't. Another shot. Dawson now with the rebound, and that's going to be against her. She does not like the call.
Take a look here. Missed jump shot. Dawson grabbing the rebound. Maddie Klein. I think the ref made the right call there. Feet were set. It's a good job by Klein.
Miller with it. Gives it to Red. Steps out of bounds. I just saw that.
Red's not happy with the call, but that was the right call by the referee.
Yeah. As soon as I saw that, I was like, the ref's going to call that. Dawson now with it. She can shoot from outside and from the inside. Red, nice, good job defensively, and gives it to Logan, and Logan just gives it too much power to that pass. And back to Sterling's ball. Solomon, Miller now. Gives it to Klein, now Klein with it. Klein gonna take a shot, unable to. Logan doesn't get it, but Dawson now with it now. And it's gonna be a three-point free throw.
Take a look here. Dawson, that's a foul right there. You saw the contact, pretty clear. That was one of the easier calls that the referee is gonna make in this game.
And that is Fair. Gonna take her first free throw. Able to make that one in, and again, she has 2 more shots now. This was a 3. She gets 3 jump free throws because the shooter was out on the 3 mark, and it makes her second, and the subs are able to come in.
We've also seen RV sort of go away from that full court press. Let's see if Fair makes this 3rd free throw, if they go back to it.
And doesn't make the 3rd one. But RV able to recover. Fair. And that's going to go in for a 3. And that was Hanley for the 3, and RV now with it. Hanley going to try to take a shot, unable to.
You saw him go back to the full court press, trying to force mistakes. They don't want to go away from it.
Dawson very aggressive going in, unable to make the shot. Hanley now trying to take her shot, unable to. Sterling finally able to get the rebound, and Fair able to get that just tipped off defensively, but it's still going to be Sterling ball.
You look at
full court again. Logan to McCann, who gives it to McVeigh. McVeigh unable to get that shot off, and that's going to be RV's ball.
RV starting to force some more mistakes now with that full court press. Sterling, a few possessions, got it into the half court. They couldn't full court press, and they got their baskets and a 5-point lead because of that. Now we're starting to see the full court press. Sterling's got to go from the full court. No foul. That gets them right into the half court.
Dawson goes in, unable to make that shot. Logan with it. McVeigh gives it back to Klein now. 15 seconds remaining of this first quarter. Klein now going in, gives it to McVeigh. McVeigh now gives it to Logan. Logan now takes her shot on it, just goes over the basket. Ball goes out, and it's still going to be RV's ball. RV now with 3.6 seconds remaining.
With 3 seconds left, you got to really get ready to push it.
Dawson now. It's going to take a shot just off. And that's going to do it for the first quarter. Sterling is leading this by 1 point against RV, 10-9. We'll be right back for second quarter action. Where were you? You were supposed to meet me at my locker.
I had to get my books.
Let's go.
Where are we going?
Don't worry about it. And welcome to everyone to Channel 19, of course, girls basketball JV game. Varsity game starts at 5:30, and you see our new camera at the scorers table. We're now running, I believe, 9 cameras. And this is another new camera that we got right here. This is camera 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, actually 10 if you count our booth one right here. So this is 10. And I'm John Holwood. This is Jacob Clark, and here to announce the game of this JV girls basketball. Sterling playing against RV, the Red Devils. Again, Lady Knights are having a little bit of a struggle facing against that half-court setup. Let's see how they do in the second quarter, and if RV continues that half-court setup.
If they continue the full court press, I think that they're going to force Sterling into mistakes. But you see here, Sterling gets the ball right into the half court, which is how they got that 5-point lead that we were talking about, and a little momentum swing, but RV capitalized quickly.
And that's going to be Sterling's ball. And
looks like a quick timeout for Sterling.
Quick timeout, yeah, quite early timeout. And find us on Facebook, where you can find all highlights and what's happening around Sterling. Again, make sure sees what we're doing, what we have on for Sterling. Of course, you can always check us at facebook.com, Sterling TV 19. Always good way to watch, see some interviews, and see what's happening around the castle. And you can also see our fan cutouts still going on. Of course, for a student's 30 and adult is 40. And we're back to live action right here. Klein.
And I think that timeout was just because of how poorly the play drawn up went. Probably went to go draw up a new one.
Cooney now. And that's going to be a free throw for Sterling. Cooney was fouled there. And that's going to be RV's third foul.
You watch there, missed shot. Cooney finds a way to get the rebound.
Megan Cooney now. It's just a sophomore. Going to take 2 free throws. And that was Samira Imes, her first foul, team's third. Makes the first, Cooney. Doesn't make the first, sorry. Goes for a second, but makes that one. Both teams on 3 fouls, so something to continue to watch.
Well, and for this full court press for RV to work, they got to be able to make their shots and force Sterling into not having transition opportunities like they can get right now.
Cooney got Red with her, and a little mishandling, and that's going to be RV's ball now. RV now to start this one up. Again, Dawson, a very dangerous player, and falls down and slow to get up. And what do we?
She was a bit slow to get up here. Took a little contact from Red on the way down, right on the knee. See her holding that knee. She's back up, seems okay. Coach asked she was fine, responded, yeah, I'm good.
Again, we saw her take that one last three before the end of the first quarter, and we all thought that was going in for a minute. It just hits the top of the rim. That's going to be a jump ball, and that's going to be RV's ball.
Well, the way Dawson attacks the basket is just so good. She's good footwork, and then a nice jab step and attacks the basket.
And Dawson is only a freshman.
That's a good thing for this RV team. A good player to, already a good player as a freshman. Room to improve.
RV now. That's going to be a foul. Is that going to be a shooting foul though?
Take a look here. RV swings the ball, gets it over to Romaniski.
Yeah, it's going to be a shooting foul. That's Red's second foul, team's fourth. 2 here would put RV in a tie, but doesn't make it. Red comes out, Miller comes in. Dawson comes out, and Brown comes in. See if she can make her second. Shoots it up, unable to, but Miller now able to recover. Give us a decline. Klein now with it. Klein can have a shot open and gets the lucky bounce in.
Good job of taking advantage of that fast break opportunity. Really good pass from Kat Miller, and a great job by Maddie Klein, finishing with 2 defenders in proximity, both larger defenders.
Can he try defense play? Unable to. Goes for a 3, unable to make it. Going to be, don't know what he called right there.
I believe that might have been a travel, so maybe she came up with the ball. Can't do that. We're going to take another look at this. Klein with 2 defenders in proximity, finishing strong at the rim.
Klein with it.
You see here they get right into the half court. This is how Sterling took advantage
Cooney
earlier.
going for a 3, unable to. Sorry. And that's going to be a jump ball. RV. RV now. It's been quite a back and forth game right here, and still anyone's game, of course.
Still anybody's game, but I don't think RV has scored in the second quarter. That's something that they got to find a way to get soon. Just get a basket. Been on a dry spell offensively.
And that's gonna, it hits off a leg. That's what the ref's pointing at, and it's gonna be Sterling's ball.
And let's see, you see they back off the full court press here.
They have been during this whole entire second half. I mean, second quarter. They haven't been doing a full press. And Miller now is gonna have a wide open 3, might as well take it, just off. And now RV gets the defensive rebound. Rumsky, and that's gonna be traveling. Doesn't like that call.
Spin move's a tough one to get down and not get a travel on. It's a tough ball carrier move. We're going to see here, she sort of stops mid-spin. That's a good call by the ref.
Klein to Miller now. Miller going to take a shot, and that might have been deflected. No, it wasn't. It's going to be RV's ball.
I saw maybe a little bit of contact on Miller. Ref gave a no call there. Saw a few players look the ref's way. Either way, contested shot. Probably not the best look on that possession.
Probably wish to have that one back.
Especially in such a tight game.
But again, it's going to come to, it might be coming down to free throws here.
Could be. It's still close. Still a lot of game left.
Cooney able to intercept that one. Cooney now on a breakaway and gets that one. Easy 2 right there for Sterling. RV still trailing behind Sterling since the first quarter.
Still hasn't scored since the first quarter. Been on a dry spell since the end of the first quarter.
And as soon as you say that, they score.
Yeah, that ends there.
Brown ends the drought with a 2-pointer.
That was a nice mid-range jump shot by right there by Brown. And that was a basket that RV desperately needed.
Logan tries to take a shot, unable to, and now RV with it.
That was nice catch-up defense by Solomon. Really good job hustling down the court.
Miller now has Klein open. And I thought that was going to be, she was out, but ref doesn't call anything. And now Klein able to come back defensively and able to get the stop.
You're going to take a look here. Cooney intercepts the pass. Wide open breakaway. Nice job slowing it down, controlling herself on the way up. She knows she has the space and the time to do that. Good awareness. Got a whistle here. It was in the wrong spot.
RV still with it. Dawson back into the game. Big threat for Sterling, and Coney is just it's gonna be a foul against Rumsky. Her first foul, I would believe, and team's fourth.
We've seen Dawson get to the rim multiple times effortlessly, but she struggled finishing at the rim, and that might be something that the coaches want to take a look at, as the aggressive defense from RV continues.
Klein takes a 2 and gets tripped up while she's shooting. It almost went in for that shot too, and take a look right here. Maddie Klein Jr. take her 2 free throws. Number 25, Brianna Otley, her second foul of the game and 5th foul for the team. Klein makes her first free throw.
And for Sterling, free throws can help extend this lead. The game is still anybody's game. It's only a 5-point game. But free throws can help extend the lead.
Klein able to get the ball out a little bit, but Dawson right behind to recover. Dawson tries to catch the pass of Otley, but I don't think she was really expecting that pass. And
nah, it was sort of fired right at her. And right now, RV sort of just struggling offensively. Can't really they've only had 1 shot to fall, as Maddie Klein gets a shot to fall right there. Extends the lead to 7.
Okay, good job, Maddie Klein, from a nice jumper 2 and some little miscommunication.
We're gonna take a look at the replay here. Nice job dribbling, getting space. You saw all the space right there.
And I believe RV gave away the ball because she was not fully in the court. I could be wrong. I will have to.
Not really sure what went on there, John. Your guess is probably. I'm a bit confused. I'm just gonna go with what you said. We really don't know what just went on right there.
As number 33, McGowan, gets that 3 in. Or was that?
That was a 3.
That was a 3?
Sure. Yeah. That was a nice job there. Again, RV refusing to go away, getting baskets when they desperately need them. If baskets could be more in abundance, this game could be a different story.
Logan unable to make that bucket count, and you're going to see right here, Dawson able to get it to Otley, and this is
it's a pretty deep 3. Nice banks it in right there. Good job using the backboard to her advantage.
Now under a minute in this second quarter. It's going to be a very close finish to the second quarter. Cooney unable to get it, and RV now back with it. It's got Dawson now. Dawson.
I think if you're RV, you obviously on that possession didn't get the best look, but here you got a second chance, ball still in your hands. And I think that you just gotta, settle down, relax a bit, get a good look, get a high percentage shot.
Got hit off a foot of Sterling, so RV will still have the ball. 24.9 seconds remaining left in this second quarter.
Right here, they got to get a nice inbound pass, find an open look, whether it be off the inbound or just get it to the point guard and slow it down.
And Klein makes the interception, has to face Dawson, able to get around her. Klein now with an open shot, unable to make it. Otley just pushes that one out. Smart move. Klein unable to get that basket, but at least they still keep possession.
When you heard a little bit of a yell.
Miller wide open. Coach not liking how her team is defending. Solomon now has a shot. No foul there. RV, Dawson now. Dawson with unable to make that shot, and that's going to do it for the second quarter as Sterling's going to lead this 18-14 in this second quarter. We'll be right back for second half action and with the third quarter.
Hey everyone, this is Chip Ray Tanner from...
People are oblivious to the facts and supportive of the fiction. What should you believe? Believe the facts. COVID-19 is a real problem, and here's how you can do your part. Social distancing works. 6 feet apart from everyone. Proper mask placement prevents the virus from getting in and out, and lets you breathe normally. And if you're not near a sink, you can use hand sanitizer to kill the virus before it can keep spreading. But whenever you can, wash your hands. Soap, water, happy birthday. You know the drill. Let's help each other get through this. Stay safe, stay healthy, and go to cdc.gov for more information.
Okay, kiddies, let's film a commercial.
With the COVID pandemic still going on, limiting the attendance of the people in the bleachers we sit in, we need a way to help bring the sports to them. This is where we come in. Tech Crew is as important as ever, and these are the people taking on this important job. We do important stuff for live coverages, home and away, recordings for your family, and college scouting. Important stuff, isn't it? But we need people to help with this important stuff. Who might that person be? Why, to make it simple, you! If you're interested, find Mr. K in room 201 to join the Tech Crew today.
And welcome back, everyone, for just a little before the third quarter right here. And we're going to talk about some of the top scorers in this game, of course, for RV Maya Dawson with 6. Great player, able to shoot outside and inside, a great freshman.
Yeah, she's a great offensive, a bright spot offensively for RV. We've seen her get to the rim almost effortlessly. She has great footwork, but is struggling a little bit. Only 6 points in the first half. She probably could have a little more if she finished inside a bit better.
And RV's next top scorer was McGowan with only 3. Of course, you just saw that 3 during that second quarter right there.
Was my dad trying to draw hi dad on the screen there. Got some dogs in attendance with us.
And of course, Sterling's top 2 players that have the most points, Miller and Klein, both tied with 5.
They've both done a nice job offensively, not only just scoring the ball, but passing the ball, having nice Sterling's had a nice balanced attack. So is RV. You can't really point out one person that's made a huge difference for them. It's just been, good passing, getting open looks.
Just a good all-around.
Yeah, you don't have a consistent scorer, and when you're a talented team, you don't really need a consistent scorer. A talented team with a bunch of good players, you can score with multiple different assets. And that's something that we're seeing here from both teams.
And RV a little confused on where they got to pass this one. RV will set this one for the third quarter. And here you go, back to live action. Let's see what these two teams talked about during that short little break and see what they can do. Dawson fakes to drive. Henley now tries to get it, and this is going to be out of bounds right here. I'm going to see.
Take a look.
See.
I don't know that she went out of bounds. It was close, but right there on that replay.
Rumsky now has Fair. Fair now has it. Gives it to Owit. Owit now almost makes it, and that's going to be off of Red, and that's going to be RV's ball.
And I think going back to the point of what halftime adjustments are we going to see, I think for Sterling it's how do we beat the press? We saw it a little bit, but they've also forced mistakes. So how are we going to beat the press? And then for RV, I think it's how are we going to get quality looks? They haven't had a lot of good looks in their half-court sets. Dawson's the only one that's gotten really good looks at the rim and has failed to capitalize. Finishing, something that I think will change throughout this game.
Fair fakes it, goes to the basket, unable to get that point. Now Red with it, who we didn't see quite a lot, probably because of her fouls. She only has 2 though, but still a very important player for Sterling. You don't want to lose her.
She is one of the important players. We saw her hit a 3 early in the game. That's sort of her specialty. She's really good from beyond the arc.
Logan goes for a 2. Dawson able to defend. Dawson goes around Miller, and this is going to be a foul maybe against Sterling.
This is a nice job by Dawson. Watch her accelerate. Watch the move right there. You see the crossover, the movement towards the basket, and she is able to pick up the foul.
This one's going to be against Red. Her now 3rd foul, for team's first for the second half, and again, Red now in some foul trouble. So going to be closely watching her, see what happens. Dawson to make her first one, doesn't make her second. Rumsky able to rebound that one. Tries to use the one hand to get that one in, unable to, and Sterling back with the ball. Red now wide open, has to face Dawson, able to go around her, but unable to make the shot.
Put a little too much on that layup there. Let's see if Dawson attacks the basket or slows it down here.
Dawson tries to attack the basket, takes it far out, but Cooney able to get this one. Now has Klein. Now Klein with it. Klein able to get the 2 points. So nice passing again. Some nice deals from Sterling.
Nice job there. Again, we talked about Sterling doing a nice job earlier in the 2-on-1 fast break. Really good job being unselfish, making the right decision there, making the pass. Klein gets the finish.
Again, that was a 2-on-1 break, and the defender's just got to guess where it's going. You do know, but if you do go there, the one player is going to have an easy basket. Either way, it's going to be an easy basket from one of those players.
As a defender, I think as Cooney gets a steal.
Cooney's going to get that steal. Fair's on her. Fair still tries to defend, but not as an easy shot for Cooney right there, and that's going to be a timeout for RV.
I think if you go back to the 2-on-1 as a defender, we're going to take a look here. Cooney getting the steal. We talked about her on a previous fast break, 1-on-1 fast break, slowing herself down. She slows herself down, but loses control of the ball just a bit.
And here's the other one we were talking about. Cooney, again, you see right there, Klein.
But number 25 sort of goes out too early, sort of commits to Cooney too early. I think as a defender, I'd rather give you that outside shot. So there's my neighbor, John and Brittany. Hi, John and Brittany, if you're watching. And my pop, he's got his crown on. Likes to be the king of the castle around here. But I think if you're the defender in the 2-on-1 fast break, you can't commit to the ball handler too early because then they can make that easy pass as you saw right there.
I do agree, but you don't want to commit it too late just because by that time it's just too late.
I agree. Yeah, it's a difficult situation to be in. I think that once you start getting around the paint, the boxed area, I think that is sort of when you commit, because then it's too late for them. So there's a travel right there. I think it's too late for them to then make that pass while the other teammate's going full speed.
Yeah. Klein. Cooney tries to take it and unable to get, and that's going to be Logan's.
Nice job offensively rebounding the ball right there. Gets good position. And it's all about the positioning with rebounding. She put herself in the right spot to rebound the ball right there.
Biggest lead right now. Sterling has a 10-point lead. Cooney almost ready to steal. Dawson's going to go for a three, just short. Klein thinking about giving a nice long pass to Miller. Thinks twice about it.
Right now, Sterling up by 10. I think if Dawson cashes in a few of those looks that we've seen, obviously, look at Logan here. Gets herself in good position. Good job corralling the rebound, putting it back up. But I think if you're RV, you're looking at Dawson a lot right now. She hasn't been capitalizing on those easy chances at the rim.
And that was Henley's first foul and team's first.
Klein during the shot.
Takes that one and of course makes this.
If you're RV right here, you got to find a way to not turn over the ball. That's probably something.
Red almost gets it, but fair now with the shot, unable to get it with block of Logan.
I think those are the two things that Coach was talking about in halftime is the quality of the looks. As Kat Miller gets a quality look right there. But the quality of the looks for RV has just been really poor. They haven't got a lot of high percentage shots. So we're going to take a look right here. Cooney past to Miller. Nice high percentage shot down in the post. Cashes in. But for RV, the looks haven't been really high percentage, and the high percentage looks haven't been going down.
You see, look right here. This is the last shot. Klein makes it in.
What's going on? I know like half the people here. That was my cousin Logan in the stands.
And that's Tom Brady, seven-time
Super Bowl champion. In the stands.
Honestly, has the fountain of youth with him. And you see right there, there's our mascot, the Knight.
In attendance.
It's in attendance today, and hyping out the girls JV team.
See the boys varsity team in the back there with them. Boys varsity and JV.
And RV will take this one. Again, there's still Cooney now with a steal. Able to could you have a nice shot right here and makes it.
It's a great job. She's great defensively right now. Been a bright spot for Sterling defensively. Getting a ton of steals, and that's leading to easy offense. And that's why Sterling has such a big lead right now.
Klein now, Miller. Miller unable to make the shot, but tossed down, and that's going to be a free throw right there.
You're going to watch here, sort of just ball hawks it. Knows where the pass is going, reads the pass, gets a nice basket there. You see the Knight excited in the background, jumping up and down.
I think they're trying to start the wave right here. If we can get a shot of this. They ended it.
Not too many fans to keep the wave going.
Klein makes her first shot. Gonna have a second shot coming right here. And got the Knight right here. Able to make the second shot with Miller. Nice round of applause. The Knights now on camera. You can see right here.
Yeah, he's back here with us.
RV now, and Cooney commits to the foul. It's going to be Sterling's second here.
Gonna watch here. Cooney sort of has the foul there. Mackins was open, wide open. And that's a good foul there by Cooney. She's been real great defensively for Sterling. Getting a ton of steals, and she sort of just is almost like a free safety in football, sort of just waiting back on her man, sort of playing her zone. And when she sees the ball going towards it, pounces on it, gets the steal, takes it the other way.
Cooney's first, team second, and the Knight has left.
Yeah, Knights left the gym. There was a lane violation there on RV. So even if the free throw went down and wouldn't have counted, it didn't go in anyway.
It was good. It was nice to see again our mascot, the Knight.
Most definitely good to see some parents in the stands here too.
Stands again. It's having some normalcy back into this castle, and again, just a great job for Sterling just to have fans, even the parents, to watch the game live again. And that's going to be against Sterling again. This is going to be their third foul. And this one's going to be on number 15, McCann. That's going to be her first foul, as RV makes a whole team substitution.
Yeah, maybe trying to bring out some people. Obviously, offensively, been sort of a dry spell going on here for RV.
Again, besides the free throws, I don't think RV has actually scored an actual basket.
Yeah, not a field goal attempt made in the second half.
Klein now with it, has a chance. Now going to give this to McVeigh. McVeigh gets fouled in the process. Rumsky does not like that, and in a way, it was a nice pass from Klein. You're going to see right here in your front living room.
Klein gets a nice pass to McVeigh. McVeigh doesn't shy away from the contact or try and slow it down, just takes it head on. Good job getting to the line for free throws.
And that's going to be Rumsky's second foul, team's third overall. And then it was a really tough shot for McVeigh, but looks like it could have gone in. McVeigh misses her second one also, and RV gets the rebound.
And in this quarter, I feel as though Sterling's team defense has just been better, but Cooney's sort of just been highlighted.
This one's
going to get a foul on the floor.
This might be, no, this is going to be against Sterling.
Sort of you saw there, Cooney, look at the ref. It was a bit of a fair sort of, bumped into her aggressively.
Again, that's McVeigh's first foul, team's fourth. Hanley now going to try to get a shot, unable to. Cooney now with it, able to get, and this is going to be a jump ball, and it's going to be Sterling's ball.
We take a look here. Misses the shot. And Cooney fighting for the rebound.
We've seen this before. Early in the first quarter, it's worked again for RV, and Sterling able to somewhat recover from that. And this is going to be another foul against Sterling.
They slow it down, taking a look, and
team's fifth.
McVeigh sort of comes over and sort of looked like she hit the ball. I think the ref got her hitting the arm.
Klein, that's her first, team's fifth. Cooney now with the rebound, has Klein open, and a little misdirection pass. Miller tries to save it, unable to.
We've seen that a few times, trying to push the ball in transition, get away from the full court press, and just a wayward pass, bad turnover. And in the past few minutes, we've seen Sterling foul a lot too. Almost 3 fouls in the past 2 minutes. It's only the third period.
Mere seconds, really.
Only the third period. They got 5 team fouls. That might be something to watch.
Ball's coming out, and it's going to be a backcourt violation. Fine with it now. Kind of see the Knights back here again. Klein looking for someone, gives it to McCann. Able to recover her own pass, and this time unable to get back her own pass as RV now has it again.
Good defensive set there by RV, something that they desperately needed. Sterling was scoring a lot in the half court and in transition. Other than that full court press, they'd been scoring a lot offensively, not really making much mistakes.
Dawson able to recover and doesn't get anything. Miller now with it, and this one's going to go out, and this one's going to be RV's ball with 14 seconds remaining left in this third quarter.
I feel like the difference in this quarter was really a tight game until this third quarter, and I think that it was just Sterling's defense highlighted by Cooney. And I feel as though while it was a close game and RV didn't make many shots, I feel as though RV just missed high percentage looks.
Dawson now is going to have the final shot, going to shoot the three, gets it, buzzer beater three for the third quarter, as that Sterling now with a bigger lead than they did in that second quarter, leads 32-17 over RV. We'll be right back with fourth quarter action.
Dude, are you kidding? Pictures. Sean, what are you doing? Go to Redmond's office.
And welcome back, everyone, for some fourth quarter action. Sterling Lady Knights leads this to 32-17, and you're going to see some fan cutouts. And see a baby right there. And of course, for a student, it's 30, and for adults, 40. Still can get them. Still plenty of season left. And those are not cutouts. Those are real fans in attendance. Of course, the parents of the basketball players, and you see a dog, and dogs are such cute animals. Now RV will start this one for the fourth quarter. And again, this is JV basketball varsity game. Won't start till 5:30, of course. RV. Jacob Clark slowly running back here. Dawson now, he didn't miss too much. No points have been scored. Fair now with it, gives it to Brown, Henley with it. Dawson, who scored that buzzer beater three in that third quarter. And
Slow to get up once again.
slow to get up, yeah.
We're gonna watch her here attack the basket. Just sort of fall right into a double team there. Sterling's gonna take a timeout.
Again, Dawson, just a really great player as a freshman. Able to shoot from under the basket and for threes. And you see right here, order a DVD of your favorite event, $20 per event, $3 also for mailing. Also, please include the name of the event, and you can contact us right there at TV19 at sterling.k12 and .njus.
We got Mr. K's dog right here. Well, as you saw right there before, we got some real fans. Got some real fans in the stands. Along with the cutouts. Hi, Mom. Yeah, I know a lot of the cutouts here. My family went
I'm John Hallwood. This is Jacob Clark.
I'm here. John's here.
And we're announcing the JV basketball game, of course. Of course, varsity game doesn't start till 5:30. And her foot was over the line, so this is going to go right back to RV. RV was doing...
Well, we were talking about Dawson earlier and how, she's a great player, but I think that the great thing is, as a coaching staff, is she still has room to improve. Obviously, we're seeing her not really get a lot of shots to fall, at the rim, even though she's gotten a few, but not many, and that's where most of her shots are coming from. And as a coach, I think that, you can try and develop her.
Dawson able to get her way through for the 2 points, gets a free throw in there too.
And that's what I'm talking about right here. The way that she attacks the basket, goes around defenders. As a coach, you got to be excited to have a talented freshman on your team like this.
She is definitely someone to watch.
Absolutely. She's a great player, and I feel as though she still has room to improve.
And I wouldn't be too surprised that next season she might be in that varsity spot.
Depending on what the team needs, obviously. If the team has
the
players, upperclassmen in her position.
Well, I mean, there is a couple seniors in the varsity game, of course, and so there is plenty of room for her.
And I think that, it doesn't matter if you're an upperclassman or not. Just the best player is going to play.
Dawson unable to make it. Goes back to her knee again. Cooney tries to go for a layup. Miller recovers, able to make that too. And
Miller right there was sort of on cleanup duty.
Dawson again goes up, falls down to the ground, and
slow to get up once again, but you see here Cooney misses the shot. Miller cleans it up, goes right up with it.
It's going to be a timeout right here, and you see Dawson's not really happy.
She's been giving great effort, but I think that she's got to be unhappy. As you see there, we got more fans. Tech Gerbil on the left.
Yeah.
I think she's got to be unhappy though with the not getting as many baskets as she'd like to right at the rim. And then if you're Sterling, you got to be unhappy that you still haven't beaten the press. It's now the fourth quarter, and the press is still affecting you. You got
Mr. K
right here. Jeremy, my little brother in the background.
I believe those are his parents right next to him.
Yeah, his parents sitting right there next to him. Yeah, nice eye, John.
And I don't see Dawson right now. She is.
She's down on the bench.
Fine now with it, able to get around two defenders. Gives it to Miller. Miller now gives it back to Cooney. Cooney now is going to take the shot, gets a foul, so this is going to be a free throw right here for Cooney.
That's a positive thing there. I was just talking about it. They didn't beat the press. They beat it right there, got it up the court. Pretty much not with ease, but they got it up there.
And Sterling was able... And that's 1 point. Gets her first free throw. And again, those on the bottom are just varsity numbers. So she hasn't been on the varsity team yet. So that's why they are all 0. And that's going to hit off of RV, and it's going to be Sterling's ball.
Smart play there by Logan. Doing a nice job. The two defenders there, throws it off the foot or the knee of the defender.
Red's back in it. It's going to shoot a 3, gets deflected off. Dawson's back into the game, so she recovers it. Dawson now facing it off against Miller. Unable to get that one, and this one's...
I think they're saying it hit the top here. But look at Dawson accelerate. And, she sort of can't get to the basket. She's a bit confused on the call from the referee. The referees are going to consult, talk about it. They're going to say it's still RV ball.
Yeah, I think you're all right here. And wait, and now the other ref's got to talk to the Sterling. What's going on now? And
Talking to the Sterling's coach.
yeah, Chris Jones. And not too much to complain from him either, so that's going to hit off of Sterling player. It's going to go back to RV's ball. Again, 6 minutes remaining left of this fourth quarter and this JV game.
It's a double-digit deficit right now.
Henley gets 2 points. And again, RV is going to go back to that aggressive defense.
Expect this press for the rest of the game.
And this
especially if it stays close or continues to get closer.
Now now this is bonus one-on-one now. So Sterling on their 7th foul, not too looking good right now. Still plenty of game left, and if Sterling continues to mess up like this, starting against the half-court setup, and this is Red's 4th foul, 1 foul, she's out of the game. This is going to be Fair's first free throw, and makes the first.
This is a good way if you're RV to get back into the game, take advantage of being in the bonus, but you got to hit the first shot.
And we're saying that free throws do count, and right now it's going to count.
Absolutely, for both teams. If you're Sterling, capitalize on the free throws. Got to figure out a way to get the lead. And if you're RV, free throws are a way to cut into that lead. We're going to take a look here. Logan looking for a guard to pass to, can't find it. And then it's going to stay Sterling's ball.
RV now with it again. You see right there, Chris Jones, head coach of Sterling JV, girls basketball team, of course, and he's doing a great job right now trying to keep this lead together. Dawson now going in, cutting in, shoots it, and I thought that looked a little bit deflected, but either way, RV able to bring it back in. Dawson now is going to fake shooting a 3. Comes back in, it's going to discount. I think this might be one-on-one now. It's another Sterling foul, and
watch there, the pump fake. Just the amount of ways that she can get to the basket is just incredible. The pump fake, the jab step, the quick dribbling.
And Red's going to, that's varsity stats, 1 point per game, of course, for Dawson. Solomon comes in for Red, and we're waiting for the basketball team. I think that might be the freshman team of RV to pass by to let the free throw in, and Dawson on a one-on-one chance, of course. That was also Cooney's 3rd. It might have been her 2nd. I could be wrong. Dawson also makes. Now this is just a 10-point game, and quite earlier it was I don't know, I can't quite remember, but it was
a big deficit.
It was
for
a big
sure.
deficit, yeah. It will make her 2nd one. It's now just just single digits back again, just 9 points.
If you're Sterling, you got to find just a good pass. That's not the pass you're looking for.
Not the pass. In a way, you got to take those short passes. Dawson now, and it's going to be a foul against RV now, 5th foul for them, and it's going to be against on McGowan.
You look here, Maddie Klein taking the charge, gets the feet set right there.
You see her hand going out. That's McGowan's 1st foul, and again, this is showing on the full court press. Logan with it, gives them, and that's not a foul.
They're getting Cooney with the charge there. You want to take a look. Cooney, and this is the perfect time of that 2-on-1 committing. You see her getting close to the box. That's when you want to commit right there. And you take a look. You saw the feet.
How is that a charge?
You saw the feet get set, but Cooney was airborne. I don't really know that you can call that a charge.
She didn't look like she had the feet for more than 1 sec. I believe it has to be more than a second, right? I could be wrong with that rule, but I'm pretty sure her feet did not look set.
Well, Cooney was up in the air. I don't really know how you can call that a charge. She was more going up than, forward.
And RV with a chance, unable to. Fair now gets it, and it's now a foul called against Sterling, and that's their Sterling's 9th foul, and RV right now slowly coming back with these free throws.
We talk about it in almost every single game. The free throws are just so critical.
Fair's gonna shoot this one, makes it in.
And I believe now with 10 fouls, it's guaranteed 2 free throws, so it doesn't matter if you make the first.
Sterling right now in some big trouble right here. Got to find a way to do something. Logan now in some trouble. Solomon gives it to Cooney. Cooney's got Dawson now with it, and she's gonna step out of bounds.
I think if you're Sterling here, you gotta want to slow it down. Just take a look at Chris Jones, coach of the JV team. But I think if you're Sterling, you want to slow it down. You're struggling offensively. Slow it down. Get a good look in the half court.
Yeah, they were forcing way too much, and
well, they're trying to force it.
Yeah, they're trying
on the fast break. You can slow it down. That's a clear foul right there.
There, yeah. It's going to be RV's 6th foul. One more foul before the one-on-one.
We're going to take a look at the replay. Miller sort of trying to slow up the tempo. Chelsea looks to sort of dribble it out, maybe pass the Klein or drive in. And
Chelsea Davis on the foul right there. That's her first, team 6th. Against Sterling on 10 fouls, something to watch right there. Cooney now with it. Going to go around, try to go through the middle, unable to get the shot in. Now Fair's with it.
And you see another forced shot there by Sterling, something that you don't really want. Being a lead, RV starting to get some momentum here.
I think she thought she was going to get the foul at least, but unable to. It was a smart call, to be honest.
It was a good call by the referee, but I just feel as though, if you're Sterling, you got to look for a shot that you can make almost 80 to 90% of the time.
Sterling right now it's got to play some really good defense and be careful on the fouls, and that's Fair's 3 right there. And it's now just a 5-point game. Miller with it. Gives Cooney. Cooney now shoots the long 2.
See, that's a good percentage look right there.
Actually, a 3. It's actually going to be called a 3. I thought she was in the 2%, but it's. Yeah, it's a 3. Didn't think it was a 3.
We're going to take a look at this right here. Miller slowing it down, giving it to Cooney, and look at the space that Miller provides, sort of cutting over. Gives the space, and that allows the defender to just close out too late. Good high percentage look right there. When you're that open, it's always considered a good look.
Again, an 8 deficit lead, and you're going to look at the 3-pointer that you just got to look at. Fairs, and that goes in.
And you saw Maddie Klein sort of just rotate over a little late. That's why she was that open. And again, when you're that open, it's a good look. And I believe those are some of the members of our freshman team.
No, that's actually, I know that is Sterling, but I think that's the varsity team. Varsity team is in the locker. That was probably the freshman team then. Sorry. Just under 3 minutes to go left in this 4th quarter. Comes back to a tight game. Sterling took a pretty big lead in that 3rd quarter, and now back in this 4th quarter, RV was slowly chipping away to that Sterling lead. Logan now in some trouble, able to shoot that shot, and now a 10-point lead again.
That was a nice job by Logan, working on the low post, getting the little hook shot to go.
Dawson going for it, goes for a nice floater. It matches Logan's 2.
We've seen her sort of, make more of those enclosed looks during the, as this game's progressed.
Miller now going to go for the full shot, unable to, loses control, and this is going to be RV's ball.
You're going to take a look at Klein here. Klein slows it up, gives it to Logan. Look at the arc on the shot. Look how high it gets up. That's a nice job of just recognizing, you're in the post, getting nice arc on it, in which the shot is going to be difficult to block.
Dawson thinks about shooting 3. Fair's going to go for a 3, just misses it. Miller able to catch it now. Cooney has a chance, and this is going to be a foul against Dawson. And this is going to be a one-on-one chance right here.
Miller, nice job getting the rebound. Nice outlet pass to Cooney. Cooney sort of loses control, gets it back. You take a look there. They got it on Dawson.
Her second foul, team 7th. Again, those zeros are just the varsity stats. Let's see. And unable to make the first one. Logan unable to get that shot, and that ball is double dribble, and it's going to be RV's ball.
Take a look here. You saw the missed free throw. Cooney didn't really have a chance to go in. Nice job boxing out the shooter there for RV. And RV's got to find a way to get points fast.
Dawson, speaking about points fast, Dawson right there for another 2, and
as the game has gone on, she's just gotten better and better, making more shots down low.
Logan with it.
And you hear the RV coach sort of yelling at the ref that Miller might have been over the line, as she has a nice finish right there. Yelling that she might have been over the line. She's still very mad about that call, and there's a bit of a miscue.
Miscue, and it's going to be Sterling's ball again, so.
Watch the attack by Miller. You see her extend her arm there.
Logan loses the ball. Fair now grabs it. Still going to be Sterling's ball either way. Minute 13 seconds left of this fourth quarter here. Still a tight game. Sterling.
This is something you don't see every day, the stack coming out of an inbound. But that's just, RV still, keeping the pressure on, pressing.
Cooney goes try and is able to get the charging foul against Dawson. No, it's
against Cooney there. Dawson drawing the charge. Take a look. Her feet were completely set, at least from my angle,
this is
watching that live.
This should be a one-on-one chance, right?
It's a defensive foul.
Yeah, so it doesn't count. Miller tries to catch a pass, unable to, just by this point calm it down. And that it's going to be a foul against RV, their 8th foul. And of course now you just gotta, it's going to be a free throw all the way here, and that was Chelsea Davis, her 2nd foul of the game.
Again, these are varsity stats at the bottom of the screen.
Miller makes her 1st. Now has a chance to make her 2nd.
If she makes the 2nd, that would be the best possible scenario, but
10-point lead.
If she misses and you get the rebound and you're Sterling, you want to slow it down. Don't even go right back up with it unless you're wide open, but that doesn't matter because Miller makes the 2nd one.
Now Dawson with it. Dawson's going to go through the defense here, unable to make that shot go in. Dawson now with a wide open long 2. Doesn't make that one. Rumsky able to get the rebound and get the 2, and this is a timeout for RV right here. It's now just an 8-point game.
You see here Dawson misses the long 2. Good positioning by Rumsky. Gets the layup to go.
Again, you see some fans, and this is a full timeout, and RV's just chipping away in this 4th quarter, getting closer and closer to that lead into Sterling, but Sterling able to somehow, it gets a little too low, which wakes up, scores some points, and RV has no answers for a little bit, and then RV now continuing to score some points, but I think it's a little too late. It's just about under a minute, and
Yeah, you can follow us on Twitter at SterlingTV19, posting a lot of stuff about the sports, but not only stuff about the sports, stuff that's going on at the school. We want to see what we're doing in the classroom and out here on the court of the field. Take a look. Got the girls varsity team waiting to come out as soon as this JV game finishes up. Only 46.5 seconds left to go. RV refusing to go away.
Like we said, during that third quarter, Sterling had a big enough lead, and we thought Sterling was going to just continue carrying that in this fourth quarter. Does not continue carrying that, really. RV comes back, able to get some bonus points from the free throws.
Well, and again, we talk about it every broadcast, every JV varsity game. The
Dawson, and it's going to still be Sterling's ball.
That's a good adjustment by Dawson there. They've been going to Logan. That was their way of beating the half-court press. They've been going to Logan almost every time Dawson picks it up.
They're saying it should be there's a little discommunication between the two refs, and RV does not like it.
RV saying it went out on Sterling. Sterling saying it went out on RV. Ref's just going to stick with the initial call.
Cooney now with a shot. Goes over. Now Rumsky now with it. Has a wide open Dawson for a minute, but Dawson now with it. It's going to go up. Gets it.
It's a nice job. Look at you saw the footwork there, and then just a good job finishing that shot.
Fair now. Has a chance. Gets fouled. And this game it's nail-biting for Sterling.
Yeah, definitely coming down the wire. Watch the footwork here. Look at just the way that she moves her feet and then attacks the rim, goes around a defender, almost up and over.
These free throws need to go in, and that's going to be Catherine Miller's third foul. Of course, it would likely be foul number 11 for Sterling, who makes the first one. Makes this the second one. It's a 4-point game, 26 seconds. Anything can happen.
Definitely. You make this free throw, make it a 4-point game for Sterling. All you got to really do.
Unable to make it in, and it's going to be RV's ball.
Missing the free throw there might have been actually beneficial, as now RV has the ball. They're calling a timeout, sort of trying to draw up a play out of the inbound. This game is coming down to the wire. Sterling needs a few more defensive stops to hold it out. RV needs a few quick baskets. You see here Jordan Wallace right here.
Went to Rutgers, and
there she is. Graduate of Sterling, going to Rutgers now.
She a senior now, or she's graduating? She's right there holding the championship. It's great to see. And it's help back Coach Sterling varsity, which is always nice, get for the Sterling players.
And that's something that I found out of all of the Sterling teams is, people want to come back and help out here. Not even just in the girls basketball department, but all sports here at Sterling. They want to come back. They want to help out. They want to, help out that next generation of students that's coming through to hopefully encourage them to come back and help.
Again, RV's ball, the gerbil counts. Tech gerbil. What does he say about this game? We'll never know.
He doesn't talk much.
He doesn't know. And RV gets the 2 points. Oh, it gets this in a 2-point lead, and now it's
3-point game.
3-point game, one possession right here. You just got to foul her.
That's a foul there. Smart foul by RV. You take a look here. Nice job off the inbound. Dawson finding her wide open teammate.
That was number 25, Brianna Utley. Probably just
1 to 2 free throws here makes it a 2-possession game.
Yeah.
That makes it a little tougher for RV. These free throws right now, critical.
No pressure. Logan able to get it. Gets her rebound and gets it in.
Great job by Logan there, getting the offensive rebound, putting it back up. This game's not over though. RV's not going away.
Fair now. Gets the 2 points, 2 seconds remaining, and it's now just 1 second. She says she called the timeout sooner. They might just add a little bit more time.
You watch there. Logan does a nice job. Usually you see the team that is not shooting the free throws get the rebound. You don't see that there. Take another look at the varsity team.
I'm going to check right here. They might be adding more time. I think they might get 2 seconds out of this, but
look at all the space Otley has there. Drains the mid-range shot. That was a big shot there. Just a 3-point game. They're now added 2.4 seconds on the clock.
Wow.
And if you're RV, that gives you enough time just to...
Okay, here you go. You steal the ball, 2.4 seconds.
I believe it's still RV's ball. So you just got to put up a 3.
No, it's still Sterling's ball, I believe, because RV got the point, the 2 points from Fair.
Yeah, you're right. My mistake. My bad. That one was all me.
I mean, 2.4 seconds doesn't seem a lot, but in basketball, it's like an eternity.
Well, and if you're Sterling, you just sort of got to get the ball in without forcing a turnover. Just really don't give RV the ball back, and you can ice the game.
Here we go. Miller's going to keep this 2 seconds in. And with that, that's going to end the game. Sterling nearly gets away with the win right here against RV. Sterling wins this 46-43. Some last-minute comments right here.
Well, definitely, and for Sterling, this is a good team an experience as a team. Winning a nail-biter.
Wins a nail-biter. Of course, Sterling wins this 46-43. That's going to do it for JV basketball. We'll be right back with varsity basketball.
Oh my God, what a loser. He's so annoying.
Looking at the story, you'll know by the story the first few lines. We're talking about that paragraph again in the story.
You know what? I'm done. That's it, Teach. I quit. I'm done. You know what? I'm gonna stay in school.
Mobile television production facilities for this broadcast are made possible by a grant from Walmart. Walmart, with their location on the White Horse Pike in Summerdale.
And welcome everyone for some Sterling basketball right here. Channel 9 presents the Sterling Lady Knights take on RV, the Red Devils. You see right here, the Knights are 1-7. The Red Devils are 9-2. Again, they're different conferences also, not to mention. And you see
Number conference, Hatton Township follows at 6-2, 5-2 in conference. Hatton Heights 7-5 overall, 6-4 in conference. West Deptford is 4-6. Sterling 1-7, and Collingswood 1-6.
You take a look at the BCSL Liberty standing. You see the Red Devils 9-2, 2-0 in their division, and you see the Trenton Catholic Academy undefeated, of course. And you got Morganton Township 3-8, and Northern Carrollton County Regional School District 3-7.
Take a look here. Sterling 1-7. Colonial Liberty, they're 5th. They average 33 points per game as a team, led up 48 points per game as a team. Tatiana Johnson, the leading scorer, with 8 points per game. Bridget Dixon with 6. Mackenzie McDonald with 5. And Tori Wilsey with 5. However, we take a look at Rancocas Valley, 9-2 on the year. They're first in the Burlington County Liberty. Offensively, they score 43 points per game. Defensively, led up 37. Adriana Alex Axton, 13 points per game, followed by Kylie Bradford with 7, Maggie St. Clair with 6, and Haley Joyce with 5.
RV leads the series 5-1. Sterling last beat them in 2011, and RV has won 4 straight in a row. Again, these teams have played quite a few times throughout Sterling's history. Again, this is since 2007, so you see, welcome Rob Strauss to the broadcast. Of course, he knows a lot about RV and how they played last year.
Yeah, this is going to be traditionally a very, very good team from right up 295. Should be a good contest here tonight. Happy Friday, everybody. Glad you joined us here on Channel 19 as we are underway. Red Devils with the opening possession. The tip is no longer an option here in this 2021 season. The Lady Knights will be in action tomorrow as well. The Panthers in town. We'll have that for you live here on Channel 19. First bucket of the game. It is good. And that's Adriana Gosta.
You saw Gosta. That was sort of a circus shot right there. Not a sort of spinning away from the basket, hooks it in.
McDonald dribbles it off of her foot, and it's a turnover, and the Red Devils coming back the other way. Clothier, the senior, in the corner again. Acosta driving baseline, and did she step on the baseline, or are they calling a foul? I'm not sure.
Going to take a look at this shot here. Spinning away from the basket, puts a nice arc on that shot, gets it up and in.
It's going to be against McDonald, her first foul already. Team's first.
Cross-court passing deflected away by Sterling, and it will stay Red Devil possession. 1 minute into this game. Augusta with the game's only field goal so far, as Mackenzie McDonald got her hand on that one. The impressive freshman, no regard really down low. Just does a great job, loves the contact down low. Foul line jumper off the window and in is open for Poljegva.
See a nice job of RV here, passing the ball really well, and that's leading to open looks, high percentage shots.
Johnson in trouble here, hands it off to Dixon. Dixon for two, yes! Good shot there by Bridget Dixon to open the scoring for the Lady Knights. The freshman chimes in.
Again, a great job from Bridget Dixon, able to get the nice two, starting off to get some points on the board for Sterling.
Three ball off the side of the basket, off the backboard rather, and into the hands of Raina Pelkak on the bench. Will be Sterling basketball. Take one more look at the shot by Bridget Dixon. Good job to get open there and help out Todd Johnson.
When you take a look there, open space, right as she begins to shoot it, defender closes out late.
Almost lost the handle there. Good job to regain possession behind the back. Now in some trouble, has it deflected away, looking for McDonald, the freshman to freshman connection. And they're going to call a kick ball. And it'll be Sterling basketball.
You see it go off the foot there.
I actually thought that went off of number 15, Kayla Franklin, right there.
It did look like it off that replay. Obviously in real time, ref saw it going off RV.
Todd Johnson looking for Kayla Franklin down low. Can't get it to her. Now she does. Triple team. Good look for Todd Johnson off the window and in. Ties the game at 4.
Nice job by Franklin there, recognizing Johnson's open, and Johnson capitalizing on the open layup. That's good unselfish basketball.
Todd Johnson, a member of the just newly anointed homecoming court. So congratulations to Todd Johnson on that award. Wilsey off the window and in. Tori Wilsey found a way to make that one drop. It's Sterling with the first lead of the game, 6-4.
Again, Sterling doing a great job, finding some nice wide open passing, and it's gonna be a close game by the looks of things and how it's being played.
Well, and you've seen Sterling really take advantage in transition.
Joyce throws it away. Sterling. And good defense. They've scored 6 straight points.
Hoping to make it 8 or 9 here on this half-court possession.
Todd Johnson open for a second and passed on it. Dixon looking for Kayla Franklin. Rather, she's fouled by Poljegva.
We're going to take a look at Tori Wilsey here. Attack the basket. Get that one to go off the side.
You're going to see the other one from Tatiana Johnson right here. And just some nice passing from the Sterling team right here.
Yeah, they're being really unselfish, making the extra pass they need to do, and they're really taking advantage in transition.
Junior leaves that one a little too strong, and that's the one area that in all the games that we've watched, both home and away, the one area that Sterling really struggles in is from the free throw line.
And with these close games, and those free throws are going to be the most important thing in this game or any game in a close match.
Picked off by Todd Johnson, looking for a point guard, hands off to Dixon wisely, as the Red Devils were quick to get back on defense as we approach almost the halfway mark of this opening quarter. Again, back-to-back games for the Lady Knights. They'll host Collingswood tomorrow. Todd Johnson over to Wilsey for 3. Well too strong. Kayla Franklin lets it go out of bounds. We Rancocas Valley basketball, 4:03 remaining here in the first.
Again, some nice passing, able to get Wilsey wide open, right? Tori Wilsey wide open for that shot. Unable to make the 3, but still a nice try, though.
Yeah, we got to see them. They've gotten most of their points in transition, and the one from the free throw line, and Dixon making the one in the half in the half court. That's a travel right there.
Birdsong just picked up that pivot foot. She's fresh in off the bench, replacing Haley Joyce, and gives the ball right back to Sterling. And a chance for them to increase their lead. Largest of the night here at 3, but it's early.
I think Sterling's really got to find a way to capitalize on this half-court possession. I've been talking about it a lot. They've really taken advantage of transition, but if they find a way to get a nice balance of half-court and transition, they'll be set.
Todd Johnson for 3. Left that one a little short. Offensive rebound over in the hands of Wilsey, who gives it to Mackenzie McDonald for 2 right underneath the basket.
Strong post moves by McDonald there, not shying away from the contact, backing down the defender and putting it up.
And again, a freshman, just a freshman, not afraid to get the contact and able to get another 2 points for the team.
A 9-0 run for Sterling right now as RV looking to end the run, and they turn it over again. Tori Wilsey ahead of the pack. Can she track it down? She does, but she's going to have to wait for the rest of her teammates. McDonald, one-on-one down low, has it blocked. Somehow finds the hands of Wilsey. Good offensive board by Wilsey. Actually wasn't. That's going to deflect off of RV. It should be Sterling basketball, and it is.
Going to take a look here.
RV going to make a substitution. Maggie St. Clair going to check into the game and replace Emily Clothier, the senior. So 2 RV substitutions into the game right now. Dixon fouled as she will go to the line to shoot a pair. Nice little running floater right down the lane.
It's a nice job there, not really shying away from the contact. Nice crossover, attacking. Draws almost 4 defenders right there and just takes the contact.
And it's another freshman that's done great for the Sterling team. Bridget Dixon, able to get the contact, able to draw the foul, and it's going to be taking her 2 shots.
So it's a full timeout on the floor. And again, Sterling, if you're just joining us, in the midst of a 9-0 run right now. As you can see, both the huddles here during the timeout. And this is a good timeout for RV here. They're trying to regroup things here after a 9-0 Sterling run. Sterling just trying to keep the momentum going.
Smart timeout by RV, sort of slowing up the momentum, going on a 9-0 run. It's not something that you want to... We got the split screen. I believe both coaches are Sterling graduates.
Coach McDonald, class of 1994. Second stint here as head coach. Both are Sterling graduates, so almost a return to home for the RV coach, Anthony Corrado. Dixon unlucky on that first attempt. Still has one more to make it potentially a 6-point lead. High-arcing shot. Almost the exact same shot, different result this time. Sterling 2 of 4 from the free throw line early. And they have a 6-point lead. 2.5 remaining here in the first.
Again, we saw this quite a lot in the JV match. It was very close between the first 2 quarters, but it's just first quarters. Close to this varsity match, close still right now.
St. Clair tries to track down that loose ball, but Bridget Dixon wisely shields it away. Todd Johnson up ahead. Todd Johnson with some space off the window and in.
Nice aggressive play there by Tatiana Johnson, attacking the rim, finding a way to get that shot to go. And you saw RV go to the full court press, and that backfired.
I think more impressive than the layup, or equally as impressive, was the pass from Bridget Dixon.
Agreed. That's not an easy pass to make up the court near the sideline. Put it right on the money.
12-0 run. It could potentially end here as Poljevka is fouled.
You see the pass there from Bridget Dixon, and watch Tatiana Johnson attack the rim. Nice, strong attack, slows herself down, keeps control of the ball.
Foul is on Kayla Franklin, her first, team second, as Poljevka goes to the line. And ends the run of Sterling. 12 straight from Sterling before that free throw. Still pretty significant. A 12-1 run is really nothing to be ashamed of. Potentially 12-2 run. Nope, we'll keep it at 12-1. Offensive rebound down low and a foul as Augusta ripped down the rebound. And back to the free throw line will go the Red Devils. This time Kylie Bradford to the line.
Well, and this would be a good job for RV to capitalize here, get some free throws, cut into this lead, sort of take a little momentum away from Sterling.
First free throw is good as McDonald picks up her second, and that's going to force her mother, Kate McDonald, to head to the bench, bring in Raina Pelkak into the game. One more on the way for Bradford. Is good. 3 of 4 from the line is RV tonight, and here comes the press from the Red Devils. See how Sterling responds. Break it with relative ease, and they got the call. Franklin
knew.
She knew it as soon as she did it. She moved that pivot foot, and that was the end of that. Sterling turns it over. It's 12-7. 90 seconds remaining here in the first.
And Jacob Clark, you know what happened during that first quarter, of course, of that JV game. That RV played a full court press, and see how Sterling responds between the JV and the varsity team.
Well, they handled it better than the JV team did at first, but you know the travel from Franklin was unfortunate. Right now they're getting some nice quick passing. Obviously, the full court press is meant to try and cause some problems, but other than the travel, none really caused.
RV gave it right back on the travel. Here's Franklin stuck down low, goes back up top to Dixon. Under a minute remaining in the first. Sterling leading 12-7. Very impressive first quarter for Sterling as Wilsey fires up a 3. Offensive rebound Sterling as Todd Johnson gets called for traveling.
Take a look here, Wilsey on the miss, and you're going to want to watch the feet of Tatiana Johnson there. Looked as almost if she lost control as those feet were moving. Ball was still close, ref called a travel.
Deflected away by Todd Johnson. Red Devils still maintain possession. Now they clear it back up top under 30 seconds to play. Augusta for 3. Off the back of the iron, no good. Offensive rebound. Missed the putback is Bradford. And Todd Johnson comes down with the rebound, looking for Dixon, who will wisely slow it down for one final shot.
She was trying to actually give it to Wilsey, and she lost control of the ball at the time and was unable to give it to her.
Unforced turnover by Sterling.
And if you're RV here, you want to try and get some momentum heading in the half. Get a good look right before the buzzer. You got 8 seconds. You can bring it up with a little bit of tempo. Get a good enough look.
Here comes RV. Poljevka at the buzzer is going to be long as Augusta fired up a 3 at the buzzer, but Sterling going to take an impressive 12-7 lead into the second quarter. You're watching live coverage of Sterling girls basketball. 12-7 Sterling as we head off to a quick break. We're back with second quarter action right after this. back to the broadcast booth. Rob Strauss, John Hallwood, Jacob Clark getting ready for second quarter action. Glad you joined us here on Channel 19. 12-7 Sterling leads this one. Todd Johnson leading the way with 4 points, looking for an additional pair or a triple. Wilsey almost loses the handle on the offensive board.
She's trapped.
Todd Johnson from the top. They're going to call a walk before she hit the three. That would have been a huge three for Sterling.
That would have been a big confidence boost right there for Sterling and make the lead even bigger.
Neither team able to hit from outside the three-point range here in this game. RV with some crisp passing, looking for Poljekova down low. Clothier bounces around a couple times, can't get it to drop. Todd Johnson with the defensive rebound. Looking up ahead, bounce passes to Wilsey. Wilsey, as Pelkak throws it away. Augusta does not like the call.
She can't believe it.
And
I do think it was the right call by the ref, though.
It was a little late, though.
She stumbled. Yeah, it was a little late, but she did stumble around the line.
Great look here from our up top camera as Pelkak fires a long range two. No good. Rebound to Augusta. Clothier to bring it up. Senior working against freshman Bridget Dixon. Cross court, Clothier. They play catch. Three on the way and a whistle.
Yeah, that's going to be a free throw right there.
Yeah, I think Pelkak fouled the three-point shooter, and that's not what you want to do there and put them on the line for 3 consecutive free throws.
That's Pelkak's first, team's fourth.
Especially when you can bring it into a 2-point game if you make all 3.
Birdsong to the line. Coming off the bench, did not start this game. Misses her first. 3 of 5 from the line are the Red Devils so far in this contest. As Sterling going to dip into their bench. As Jasmine Johnson going to check into the game for Kayla Franklin.
And Jasmine Johnson's been a great two-way player for this girls team, really providing, a spark both defensively and offensively.
A lot of energy out of Jasmine Johnson. Here comes the trap. Dixon gets it across the timeline for Pelkak, hands it off to Wilsey, and just a little too strong.
Pass seemed a little too late there behind her as she's going full speed trying to attack the rim. Can't really corral it.
One possession game. Sterling, after trailing 4-0, ripped off 12 straight. As Poljekova down low, her second bucket of the night, she has 5.
RV's coming back to life here, only down by 1, and the full court press seems to be working.
Birdsong fires a shot off the back of the iron, no good. Offensive rebound to Clothier, and she puts up the shot is no good, and then at least Sterling possession here. Just a shade over 6 minutes remaining here. And it looks like the Red Devils will go to the bench the next whistle. Comes the press. Good no look from, no, 2 good no looks as Pelkak finishes. A nice assist from Tori Wilsey.
And that's the downside of the press right there. You're pressing so much up in the front court. It's a full court press. They get into the half court, and now you only have 1 defender back there. They got 3. They got 3 people trying to attack the basket.
And how to beat that full court is just sometimes that great passing, and that's what Sterling has been doing so far.
Yeah, not only great passing, but great quick passing. Can't hold on to the ball for too long.
Augusta, strong rebound from Todd Johnson. She's being pursued from behind. No whistle on either a foul or a travel. They've got Wilsey wide open underneath the basket for 2.
Wow, what a move by Tori Wilsey down low. Nice little pump fake there. Gets the defender running out of bounds. And wide open layup, and you saw the smile on her face after that one.
Head coach Anthony Corrado wanted the travel call, did not get it as Augusta Whole bench was motioning for a travel there. 3 3-point game, still 16-13. Wilsey. Drive has it blocked away. And that gets a nice little rise out of the bench. We take one more look at it here. A nice pass from Wilsey.
Wilsey making the extra pass on that 2-on-1 that we talked about earlier, John, in the JV game. Jasmine Johnson over to Tori Wilsey. Look at the pump fake there.
Fakes that player.
Yeah, completely faked her out.
Turned over, and the Red Devils come the other way. Of course, Tori Wilsey's brother, Rob Wilsey, in 2019 graduate quarterback of the football team, had plenty of great completions, had a really good career. Only the second lefty in Sterling football history to quarterback the Sterling Knights.
Yep, I remember that. I remember him a lot. Of course, that was the first time I've ever done play-by-play. That was the Haddonfield game.
Dave Santana, the other lefty, if you're scoring at home. Augusta with the game's first triple. She has 5 in this quarter, 7 overall, and the game is tied at 16.
Yeah, just like that, the game is back to being a tie game, and that full court press really paid dividends for RV.
RV outscoring Sterling 9-4 in this quarter as we approach the halfway mark of this second quarter. Wilsey, long 2, leaves that one short. Poljecka with the rebound. Off the fingertips of Haley Joyce. And she was open down low, beat the Sterling defense down the floor.
You see there, she just had so much space. Nice screen there. Good play there by Coach, freeing up the shooter.
Pelkak off the window and in. Pelkak off the bench has 4, all coming in this quarter.
That's a strong post move by Pelkak, and we've seen not only Pelkak, but a few others like Franklin and McDonald work down low in the post. So we're going to take another look at this. Strong attacking the rim.
Bradford checking into the game now for the Red Devils, replacing Sam Poljecka. Good job by the Sterling defense. Augusta fires up another 3 and goes out of play. It'll be Sterling basketball. 3:17 remaining here in the half. 2-point Sterling lead. They've played well here.
And for the past few possessions, we've seen RV go away from that full court press.
They'll bring it back later, I think, but not right now.
Most definitely.
Pelkak, another strong move. Unlucky there. Gets her own rebound. Again, padding his stats is Pelkak. 3 offensive rebounds in a row by Raina Pelkak, and she'll go to the line to earn 2.
You look here, just never giving up. Being in the great position, never gives up. You know, even on that one, she had to fight for that one, and clear foul there. That's just a good job of never giving up down low, you know, being in good position.
But if you look at it as an RV perspective, you do not want to see that happen. You do not want a player to have that many chances to score, have a shot like that.
Obviously, and there were multiple RV defenders going for the rebound.
Pelkak can't convert after an impressive offensive trip down the floor individually by Raina Pelkak, the junior. Under 3 to play, and there's that tenacious defense by Jasmine Johnson, and she picks up the foul, and that will be her first. It's the team's 5th.
And usually when this girls team is lacking in aggressive defense, Jasmine Johnson is the one to sort of, you know, bring the little fire to the defense.
Bradford back up top now. They play catch. Almost losing the handle there is Clothier, and stolen away by Jasmine Johnson. Clear path to the basket. Clothier giving chase. Johnson, another offensive rebound off the window and in for 2.
Jasmine Johnson able to get that clear steal. This is the first shot, able to get her own rebound and gets the shot in.
Yeah, and you saw her. She thought about passing it out to Bridget Dixon, try and slow it down. Went back up with it.
Todd Johnson with the block. Up ahead for Johnson from Dixon. Johnson in some trouble. Todd Johnson, ball fake, over to Dixon, and now Dixon is going to settle things down in the corner. Jasmine Johnson wide open for 3, no good. Franklin with the rebound. Long shot, too much sauce on that one. Still stay Sterling basketball, 1:56 remaining in the half.
When you take a look here, She misses the first shot, grabs her own rebound, contemplates passing it out, and then goes right back up with it. 2 defenders on her. Strong take to the basket right there.
Timeout on the floor by RV. 1:56 minutes, a 30-second timeout. And a real nice trip down the floor several times here for this Sterling team. And I tell you what, Anthony Corrado, the head coach for RV, is probably talking to his team right now about getting some of these defensive rebounds, because that's really what's been the story here.
Yeah, and you can order a DVD of your favorite event, $20 per event, $3 for mailing, and please include the name of the event. You saw there at the bottom, ways to contact to buy the event. And I'll agree, Rob, defensive rebounding has really been a struggle here for RV, and I think that's allowed Sterling to have second chances on offense. So with less than 2 minutes to go, probably a focal point to try and, obviously they're not out of the game, but to bring themselves to try and get a lead.
RV still outscoring Sterling by the slimmest of margins here in this second quarter, 9-8. Pelkak, strong move. She's fouled. She'll go to the line. Augusta's going to pick up her first, team's fourth.
And she doesn't shy away from contact. We see her just constantly attacking the rim. Watch here off the inbound, backing down the defender, trying to get the sky hook. Something Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's made famous.
I want to say this. We're right now seeing a totally different Sterling varsity team the past games that we've seen.
Well, I'll agree. They seem more energized. They seem to have they started off strong going on a 9-0 run, and they just carry that energy over. Usually they start off slow, and by the time that the energy's there, it's too late to get back in it.
And RV helping the Sterling cause right now. Throwing it away is Clothier. And now here comes the press again, little mini press. Sterling able to break it. Todd Johnson looking for help and gets it in Jasmine Johnson. Dixon back to Johnson. 90 seconds left to go in the half. Leilani Franklin. Todd Johnson. Baseline jumper's good.
Nice turnaround jump shot there by Tatiana Johnson. That's something that we've seen her do a few times in previous games, something she's probably working on in practice.
Sterling out to their biggest lead of the night, or well, second biggest lead of the night. They're at 8. As we approach the 1 minute mark of this first half. Clothier, cross-court pass in the middle, and going to hard to the, I think that's St. Clair, excuse me, not St. Clair.
You see here, turnaround jump shot with the defender right in her face. Tatiana Johnson doesn't really care, going to go up with it.
Pelkak picks up her second foul. So head coach Kate McDonald, under a minute to go, is going to bring Leilani Franklin back in for Pelkak. So McDonald and Pelkak both with 2 fouls. And we'll see, we haven't seen Mackenzie McDonald since about the 3 minute mark of that first quarter because of those aforementioned fouls. Todd Johnson with the defensive rebound.
We've really seen Tatiana Johnson step up these past few games for Sterling, and I think that's the difference of just the way they've played. They're playing a completely different brand of basketball.
Leilani Franklin forces the jump ball with Bradford. Good job by Bradford to get her hands on it.
Well, and I think too, every team either has a nice balanced attack in which 3 to 4 players can hurt you, or just one player that's going to consistently get you a lot of points each night. And I think Tatiana Johnson is sort of trying to take on that role to be consistent.
Augusta travels before the shot, so Sterling going to have roughly 27 seconds to work with.
And
here comes the press again.
Like you said, RV right now making a lot of mistakes, helping Sterling continue making this lead even bigger into this before we go into the second half.
Todd Johnson breaks the press. Dixon wide open for a long 2. No good. Franklin trying to track down the rebound. Into the stands she goes, and our cardboard fans no fans were injured in the filming of this highlight. Ten seconds remaining. Red Devils a chance here to cut into this 8-point Sterling lead before the halftime break. Missed shot by Clothier. Jasmine Johnson throws up at the buzzer, and no whistle, but nonetheless, the only whistle you're going to hear is the halftime whistle. Sterling going to take an 8-point lead into the locker room. We'll get off to a quick break, assess the first half, get ready for second half action. Beautiful aerial shot there at Sterling High School on a spring, what looks to be a spring or summer day. Those days are right ahead, and so is the second half right after this.
Dude, are you kidding? Pictures. Sean, what are you doing? Go to Redmond's office.
Oh my god, what a loser. He's so annoying.
Looking at the story, you'll know by the story the first few lines. We're talking about that paragraph again in the story.
You know what? I'm done. That's it, Teach. I quit. I'm done! You know what? I'm gonna stay in school.
you such a loser? Why am I such a loser? No, I'm not a loser. I'm cool. Many people think I am too.
(24-16) Sterling with an 8-point lead here as they take on Rancocas Valley. Rob Strauss, John Hallwood, bringing you all the action live here on a Friday night. Glad you joined us here on YouTube and Channel 19. See the leading scorers here: Todd Johnson, Raina Pelkak. Really impressive game so far. But more impressively, Raina Pelkak having herself a good night off the bench.
It really is. And someone that you really don't see often getting those points, coming off the, like you said, off the bench, making those points, and really against a tough team, a 9-2 team.
Acosta leading the way for Rancocas Valley. Take a look at some of the highlights here from this first half. Wilsey underneath.
We're going to take a look here. Wilsey got the pass to Pelkak in the 2-on-1. There's Brina Pelkak. Aggressive move to the basket. Tatiana Johnson, strong finish right there. You see another jump shot here from her there.
Some additional stats courtesy of assistant coach Chris Jones. Before we get to that, we'll take a look at Adriana Augusta, the junior. A really impressive half for Rancocas Valley.
Yeah, you see there, nice circus shot, gets the arc, spinning away from the basket. Enough space there, drains the open three.
Only 3 of the game as well for the Red Devils. Unfortunately for the Red Devils, they're only shooting 19% overall for the field goals, and it's Sterling shooting an impressive 40%, which is good. So kudos to Coach Jones. Some other 9-8 turnover margin so it's about even there, but nonetheless some pretty good stats. Total Sterling out rebounding 17-11 over the Red Devils right now. Majority of those offensive.
Well, and the two that really stand out to me is obviously the field goal percentage and the rebounding. But I think that field goal percentage is it means that Sterling's getting better quality of looks, whether that be in transition or just quick passing or pick and roll. They're just getting better looks, and that's why they're winning this game right now. They're hitting more of their shots.
This game far from over. Rancocas Valley going to give Sterling, as they do every year, all they can handle. Todd Johnson, nice little move off the window and in. Todd Johnson working against Sam Poljevka, wins that matchup again.
Fantastic footwork there by Todd Johnson. Spinning around, trying to find her way open. Sort of defender got lost after a few spin moves.
Baseline drive by Bradford.
And not to mention, Tatiana Johnson, you're going to take a look at this. This is not an easy shot to begin with. Facing someone much taller than you, Tatiana takes the shot and hits off the backboard.
And towards the end there was a bit of a double team. Still went up with it. Put enough arc on that shot for it to go.
Good moves by Bridget Dixon. Mackenzie McDonald with the offensive board up top for Todd Johnson. Working against Augusta. Franklin has it blocked by Poljevka. And she comes down with the rebound. Franklin got stuck in the double team. Wilsey deflects that into the RV bench.
Well, and I've said it earlier in this game, I feel as though Tatiana Johnson is trying to step up and be consistent, trying to get at least 8 to 10 points a night and hoping that her teammates around her can, sort of carry the rest of the load. But if she's got to do more, she's willing to do more.
Poljevka with the putback. She has 7 points tonight.
And not to mention, this is a Sterling team has lost 6 straight.
Dixon, nice drive. McDonald No whistle there. They're going to force a jump ball. Will be RV basketball. 6:14 remaining on the change of possession.
You see there, nice job getting position, putting it back up. Coach probably happy with that offensive rebound.
8-point Sterling lead. Again, Sterling back in action tomorrow morning. 3 on the way. No good. Todd Johnson with a rebound. Runs into Augusta. And they're going to say it's RV basketball. Augusta. 3 is no good. Rebound offensively down low by Bradford. And it's going to be Sterling basketball.
You see at the bottom of the screen there, Saturday. Oh, well, it just went away as we're looking at the replay here. But Saturday, February 27th, will be our next TV game at 12 p.m. JV will start at 10. Girls basketball. Once again.
Hard foul there. And look at head coach Anthony Corrado, not happy with the non-call there. Joyce for 2, yes.
Nice passing there off the inbound.
Here comes the press again. Wilsey. Franklin runs into a wall. And Wilsey's going to battle for the rebound with Bradford, and cooler heads prevail, but it will be Sterling ball.
We take a look there, right off the inbound. Nice job sort of attacking.
Wilsey to inbound. Dixon.
And Sterling's coming up with some, like I said, some great passing, and it's really been making the difference for the Sterling team. Also forcing in some mistakes, and
there's one right there, right on cue, as Dixon steps on the sideline, trying to save that pass. And
yeah, the pass was a bit wayward right there. Sort of just forced her to sort of go out of bounds along with the pass.
Augusta down low, double teamed, can't get it to drop as it will be Sterling basketball. Augusta can't believe it as McDonald was in there on among the craziness, and there's going to be a timeout. It's 30-second timeout, Sterling. So we're going to go, as we mentioned earlier, both of these coaches attended Sterling High School. You could see the RV coach Anthony Corrado there on the left, Kate McDonald on the right. And both they've walked these halls, and it's kind of bizarre now that they're back here facing each other. I would love to talk to each of those coaches to see part of the street hockey team.
Did Sterling have a street hockey team?
Yeah, back in the day.
Wow.
A lot of them. And so the prom photo on the left, and then obviously there's some team yearbook photos there on the right for Coach McDonald, and those two coaches. It's been even when in Coach McDonald's first stint here at Sterling, at the helm of the girls basketball team, they always found a way to meet, and there were always competitive games, and it was not disappointing here tonight. 6-point lead for Sterling. Dixon, little floater, airmails it.
And we saw RV go to this defense in the JV game, in which it's not a full court press, because that's a clear travel right there.
The whole Sterling bench got up on that one.
Especially Coach McDonald. She was right in front of it.
17 combined turnovers in the first half for both of these teams. And it's a 6-point lead. Not safe by any means for either team. Franklin loses control. Somehow falls in the hands of Wilsey. Wilsey looking for Dixon. Finds Todd Johnson. Franklin from the foul line. Nice little move. Puts it up. No, Todd Johnson on the rebound, but Augusta is going to pick up the over-the-back foul, her second, team's first.
And a good job from Franklin, able to get that shot. You're going to see right here, spins around, fakes the shot, and then takes the shot.
That's a difficult shot. The defender right in Franklin's face, doesn't get it to go, but over the back foul, Sterling still has the ball.
We go to Dixon. Dixon trying to create some space. Franklin, little foul line jumper's good.
This time she capitalizes from around the free throw line.
First field goal of the night for Kayla Franklin. She has 3 points. Augusto off the window, can't get it to drop. Bradford with the rebound, goes off Wilsey's foot. And RV still maintains control. Augusto from way downtown, yes.
That was a deep three there from Augusta.
Second
NBA
three of the
three.
night from Adriana Augusto, the junior, who has 10 points tonight to lead all scorers.
And now they're back into the full court press.
Franklin, too strong left the window. McDonald with the offensive rebound, and she'll go to the line to shoot a pair.
We're going to take a look at this. Pass over Augusta. She's far behind the line. And McDonald doesn't really close out, gives her enough space, and McDonald got fouled on the other end. Nice job getting a rebound at the line here.
Bradford picks up her second foul.
Team second also.
McDonald, who struggles from the free throw line this season, only a 50% free throw shooter. Going to stop and tie the shoe up real quick, lace him up, and reset herself for her second free throw. 2 freshmen in this starting lineup, in Bridget Dixon as well as Mackenzie McDonald. Leaves that one short, fouls her own shot. Sterling is still with possession, and they finally turn it back over.
It's a poor job by RV there. They should have somebody boxing out the shooter.
Augusto, she's fouled.
The shooter should never really get their own rebound. Sort of a lucky break, even though they don't capitalize.
First team foul by Sterling. And that's going to be Mackenzie McDonald's third. As Augusta goes to the line, averaging 13 a game, right on pace where she should be. That was the first one home. She has scored in every quarter here this evening. Clearly the best player on the floor tonight.
Again, not to
Close second, Sam Poljevka, who has 7.
Not to mention those 2 threes that she's made. She's really dangerous outside, and it's really hard to defend a player like that.
Well, and offensively, she's done more than just go outside. She's done a nice job at the line, doing most of the damage outside. But you see here, she tries attacking the rim.
Good rebound down low by McDonald, but she has it stripped away by Augusto. Bradford. And they're going to get a whistle. It'll be Sterling basketball. 2:48 remaining, and Sterling with a 4-point lead. Pelkak going to check into the game. And some confusion as, are they going to let her in? Yes, they are. And McDonald's going to come out of the game. Pelkak did a great job coming off the bench, Jake. 6 points in that second quarter.
Well, and that's the thing is, you know, everybody sort of has their role. And, you know, you're not going to complain if Raina Pelkak goes and does more than, you know, she normally does. That's obviously a great thing, but, you know, usually sort of just it's more of a role player for this team. Stepping up big here tonight.
Wilsey to inbound. Finds Dixon. Little baseline jumper is good. Little mini jumper by Bridget Dixon. Her first bucket since the first quarter.
That was a nice job off the inbound. Really good pass by Tori Wilsey. Put it right on the money. Bridget Dixon, nice job getting the finish. We're going to take a look here. Wilsey, watch her put it in this tight spot right here. And then Dixon frees herself up off the dribble. Gets that one to go down.
Fouls on Raina Pelkak, her third as well. So Mackenzie McDonald, who exited the game for Pelkak, her replacement also has 3 fouls. Baseline jumper, no good. Rebound, Todd Johnson. 6-point Sterling lead. Sterling letting RV hang around here. Can't really pull away. Wilsey might be able to go here with a 3, and she can.
Another player that's been playing well this game. Well, so only had 4 points, but able to pass, able to do a good job defensively, but also to score that important 3 for Sterling.
And not only was the pass great from Bridget Dixon, but she cuts over and sort of sets a sort of makeshift screen over to give Wilsey enough space to get the 3 to go down.
Poljevka count the basket in the foul. Strong move to the basket by easily the tallest player on the court for either team.
There. You saw there, Dixon sort of step in front of the defender That was a really bad drawing on the teleprompter, but she stepped in front of the defender, Wilsey, and that gives Wilsey just enough time to react and shoot up a 3.
Foul was on Kayla Franklin, her second, team's third, and Poljevka can answer the Tori Wilsey 3 with the old-fashioned three-point play of her own. She does not convert, and it's still a 33-26 game. Wilsey trying to find Pelkak, and she cannot.
Bit of a tough pass there. Might have got tipped on the way over. That bounce pass going cross court is a difficult pass to make. Any cross court pass, not an easy one.
90 seconds left to go in this third quarter. Poljevka fouled again, and the objective here from Anthony Corrado is obviously clear. You want to get the ball down low to her and have her score the basketball.
Well, and I like to talk about the natural abilities of players, you know, the things that you can't teach, like height, vertical jump, you know, and she's obviously got the height down low. Tallest player on the court right now.
Todd Johnson picks up her first foul.
Team's 4th.
As Poljevka leaves that one short. Only 4 points per game. And currently at 9 points overall. So a good showing here by the senior, excuse me. Franklin sisters swap out. Leilani for Kayla. One more on the way for Poljevka. Is good.
And those free throws are starting to cut into that Sterling lead. We talk about that a lot, how free throws are critical. And you see now the press is back for RV.
See how they handle it. They get across the timeline with relative ease. Wilsey on the drive. Almost got it to drop, as Bradford going to pick up her third, team's third as well.
When you watch here, only now 2 defenders in the backcourt. You got a 3-on-2 going up, but that's one of the odd ones, of which is it, do I make the pass, or do I just go up with it? Wilsey decides to go up with it and draws the foul.
Dixon given some room for 3. She airmails that one. Offensive rebound down low by Pelkak. What a great night off the bench for Raina Pelkak with 8 points.
And she's really stepped up tonight, you know, doing her job down low. Doing a nice job just on the low block and really not giving up. We saw that one possession with the 3 rebounds, just not giving up offensively.
Kylie Bradford answers her first field goal of the game.
Again, RV going back to the press.
Dixon, nice no look for Pelkak, has it blocked by Bradford. And RV looking in transition, 2-on-4. Augusto going to take it all herself. Dixon, good back check, and she is fouled by Augusto. That's going to be her third, team's 4th.
Watch here, Augusta come up. Look at Bridget Dixon accelerate.
And I hate to use hockey terms, but that is what the definition of a back check for a great job by Bridget Dixon.
Well,
just getting back on defense, doing a great job disrupting that play.
From a wrestler's point of view, looked as though Augusta went for the double leg takedown.
How many points is that?
2.
There you go.
Worth 2. Worth none in basketball. It's worth a foul.
Todd Johnson from Dixon. No, just did everything but drop there. And I think they're going to get Pelkak on the foul.
Going to take a look here. Nice pass. Bridget Dixon. Nice pass to Tatiana Johnson, and that one just sort of rolls in and out.
That's 4 on Pelkak, team's 5th. So Pelkak has to be aware of the personal foul situation. One more, and she is out of there. 6 seconds remaining for RV to get a final shot off.
Well, we've sort of really seen
Clothier at the buzzer is going to be short, and it's still a 6-point lead for Sterling. 35, check that. Yeah, no, 6-point, my math is right. It's been a long day. It's Friday. Leave me alone. 35-29, we're heading into the final quarter here from Sterling. We'll be back with 4th quarter action. Hopefully my math is better in the 4th. Welcome back to fourth quarter action here live from Sterling High School. Rob Strauss, John Hallwood, Jacob Clark. Glad to join us here on this Friday night after a long week hitting the books. An interesting fourth quarter for sure. Buckle up. It's going to be a good one.
Jasmine Johnson with a nice steal. And again, we talk about her being on the defense side, and she's already at work.
Has no problem playing tough defense. And Sterling looking to increase this lead here. Almost turns it over. Good save. Goes to the floor. Augusto is going to split the uprights of the Sterling defense. Leave it short. Bradford with the rebound. Still no whistle. And they play on. And head coach Anthony Crowder did not like the non-call there.
He looked really unhappy about that call right there.
Leilani Franklin too strong. Todd Johnson with the rebound. Foul line jumper rims in and out. Another offensive board. Mackenzie McDonald will go to the line. 3 straight offensive rebounds. And that's not the first time we've seen that here tonight.
No, and Sterling's done a really good job of just getting themselves in the right position. That's all it really rebounding is getting yourself, boxing out the defender, getting yourself in the right position, and sort of just corralling it and either going back up or kicking it out. And we see McDonald get to the line a lot, but not really the best free throw shooter. If she could capitalize more, this lead would be bigger.
Keep saying that. Keep saying that.
Keep speaking.
Every time I speak, I put the hex on people. So you have like the reverse hex. So you just keep doing your thing.
See if she can make this second one in.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm never talking again. I'm done. I quit. Sterling is 7 of 12 from the free throw line tonight. And they are jumping out to an 8-point lead against RV. Poldevka. Good look down low. Off glass, no good. Shot by Joyce.
And a great job from Tatiana Johnson, who had one of the RV
Jasmine
players.
Johnson steps on the sideline. It will be RV basketball. So, again, 8-point game. Still a long way to go in this one.
Yeah, RV's definitely not out of this game. With that full court press, they can, turn this lead into, they can turn a Sterling lead into their lead in just a few possessions.
Augusto frustrated, and Sterling throws it away. Todd Johnson knew it as soon as she threw it. She put a little too much sauce on that one.
Again, if we go back to that JV game, of course, where Sterling had a big lead in that third quarter, and then fourth quarter comes, RV was slow to chip away that lead.
Yeah, and they came close, and usually we say that the JV game is usually sort of something that is almost similar to the varsity game. Let's see if that takes suit here.
Dixon, Todd Johnson, Jasmine Johnson, Mackenzie McDonald, and Leilani Franklin on the floor for Sterling. Jasmine Johnson for 3, leaves it short, gets her own rebound with the assist from Dixon, can't convert. Todd Johnson's fouled by Bradford. That'll be her 4th, team 6th.
And again, just the offensive rebounding is really making a difference here. Dixon sort of taps it over to Johnson, and then Tatiana Johnson putting it up, getting the foul.
2 shots for Todd Johnson on the way. She has scored in every single quarter here tonight, including the 4th.
And she's really stepped up for this team. We've seen other teams have, a consistent player that, they're just going to put up a certain amount of points every night, if not more. For instance, Haddonfield with Keegan Douglas, she's going to put up at least 20 points every single night. Tatiana Johnson is sort of starting to take that role. She's putting up at least 8 to 10 points every night and just being consistent, which is something this team really needs.
10 points on the nose for Todd Johnson here tonight. And Sterling out to a double-digit lead, their first since the first quarter. Good look down low for Augusto, excuse me. And she leads all scorers right now with 13.
That was really great passing there by RV. You see McDonald commit to the ball handler. That leaves Augusta open down low.
McDonald fouled by Poldevka, and again, head coach Anthony Corrado doesn't like the call. And for Poldevka, that is going to be her 3rd, team 7th.
And a nice no-looker from Jasmine Johnson right there to give it to Mackenzie McDonald.
Yeah, great no-look pass, draw the double team, found McDonald open.
Keep talking. I'm not saying a word.
She was able to make 2. Let's see if she's able to make 2 this time.
I'm done. I'm leaving.
Well, and Mackenzie McDonald is really great at drawing fouls down low when the shot isn't able to fall. She gets to the free throw line a lot.
I'm 2 for 2.
Traveling violation on RV as Birdsong is in
disbelief.
Absolutely, you took the words right out of my mouth. Disbelief in that call there, but it's an 11-point lead and a timeout on the floor. Take a look at the assistant coach for Sterling Lady Knights. There's Tim McDonald. That's the husband of Kate McDonald. He graduated the same year as Coach Corrado. And we're going to go back and take a look at Tim McDonald, as he played obviously basketball here at Sterling as well. And a little bit more up top, and he and I have that in common nowadays. Not as much up top. It's a good look, I'm not going to lie. It's a great look. But so there's a lot of ties here between this RV team and Sterling. And Tim, a great guy, always does a great job helping this team out. And has so this is his second stint, obviously, helping the team out with his wife, Kate. And there's the Wayne Gretzky of Sterling hockey, Anthony Corrado. Doing a great job under the helm of this RV team, as he has been for a number of years. And there he is again. I'm sure he was a 50-goal scorer. And then there's his classmate, Tim McDonald. So a lot of Sterling ties here tonight.
That's something odd you don't see a lot, is because RV wants to press, Sterling's going out of, sort of the bunch right off the inbound. That's something you don't see a lot.
Todd Johnson from her sister gets the hometown roll. Todd Johnson, her first field goal in this first quarter.
Yeah, she got the nice hometown roll, and that was a nice pick and roll set up there by Sterling. Tatiana Johnson with a nice screen, rolls off. Good pass from her sister.
Nice look down low from up top from Emily Clothier to Augusto for 2.
And this press right now doesn't really seem to be affecting. RV sort of backing off of the press. It's not really affecting Sterling as much as they thought it would be.
Todd Johnson to her sister Jasmine, off the window, no good. McDonald there and there for the rebound. It's going to be Sterling basketball.
And you just see right here, Jasmine Johnson gives a nice pass to her sister Tatiana Johnson, gets a, again, hometown roll.
Not getting that roll on the road. Almost picked off by Augusto. Dixon fakes a shot. Todd Johnson to Mackenzie McDonald, off the window for 2.
That is just outstanding passing from Sterling, really being unselfish. Nobody taking, multiple times they could have taken a shot. They were wide open, instead passing and getting a really good look down low to McDonald.
11-point Sterling lead halfway through the fourth. Long three on the way by Birdsong is good. What a time for her first field goal of the game. Third three-pointer for RV tonight. And that is a big, big three. As we take one more look at the crisp passing here from Sterling.
You take a look there. That's a great bounce pass there by Tatiana Johnson. 3 defenders on her. Somehow Dixon could have shot it there. Gives it back to Johnson. Johnson could have shot it there. Gives it to McDonald. And McDonald's not passing up that look. That look is just too good to pass up.
So the 3 from Birdsong makes it an 8-point gain. Timeout on the floor with just over 4 minutes remaining. One more look at the 3, and this one was from distance.
Take a look there. Birdsong, nowhere near the 3-point line. Shucks up a 3, and it goes down. And although her name is not spelled like Larry Bird, that is Larry Bird range.
I like what you did there. And that's from way downtown. That was impressive. Take a look at some of the freshman players. As our next game, we're going to sleep over here tonight. The next game in just about, what? How bad's my math now? 15 hours? Something like that? I don't know. My math is terrible. It's been a long day. It's Collingswood. It's going to be senior day here, so I'm sure we'll have some pregame or halftime festivities as well as we celebrate the seniors on this team. Nia Holloway, Leilani Franklin, and Todd Johnson, the 3 seniors on this Sterling Lady Knights basketball team and their contributions to the legacy that is Sterling Lady Knights basketball over their last 4 years here. McDonald, yes.
And she is such a physical presence down in the post and really knows how to, the footwork for her is just amazing. And that's what got her that basket, the nice spin to free herself up.
Good look down low for Haley Joyce. Her second basket of the night. She has 4 points all coming in this half. Dixon carried it.
You're going to take a look here. Bridget Dixon gets it over to McDonald, and watch the spin move there. That really frees her up. And they got the carry on Dixon. Dixon wasn't really happy with the call, as though she thought she lost the ball and retained possession. Ref thought otherwise.
Sterling going to make some substitutions. Going to swap out the Franklin sisters. And that's going to be it for substitutions. Back to live action. 3:30 remaining, 8-point Sterling lead. Said it in the beginning of the fourth, buckle up. It's going to be an interesting final round. Birdsong again feeling it. Almost got that to fall. Bradford with the rebound, she's fouled. See who they get on the foul. They're going to get Kayla Franklin on the foul, her third, team sixth. A two-shot foul for Bradford on the way.
And that's a good call by the referees. We take a look at that replay. Initially, I thought she had both her hands up, not really enough to cause a foul. But taking another look at that, ref got the call right.
Bradford 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. A pair of converted free throws in the first and a field goal in the third. One more on the way for the senior. Leaves that one short. Sterling with the offensive board. Good box out, and they turn it over here. Augusto.
That's the press sort of getting to him right there. It hasn't really affected him much.
Todd Johnson is fouled.
That's going to be her fifth foul, and the coach does not like it.
You saw after the foul here, Tatiana Johnson gets fouled, and at the end, you saw her mouth the words, "Thank you, finally," to the referee.
Fourth personal on Augusta. And it should be a 1-and-1 here, as there's 18 fouls against RV. And Anthony Corrado is having some long-distance words for the far side official. Was not happy with that call. Even though it's his home court high school-wise, it's not your home court tonight, unfortunately for him. Did not get the call that he wanted there. They're just telling the subs on the RV bench to back up. Kind of confusing. They are near the scorer's table. Todd Johnson, 1 of 2 from the line. Tries to track down her own miss and cannot. Augusto. Birdsong from the elbow, no good. Bradford with the rebound, and she traveled before the shot.
You can see the RV bench in disbelief. The players are really... Obviously, they have their masks on, but underneath those masks are shocked faces by that travel there.
Long distance home run ball. Todd Johnson saves it to the wrong team. Adriana Augusto can pass it off the bench. Is St. Clair. Her first shot of the game is no good. Dixon with the rebound, looking for Wilsey. A little too strong. She doesn't save it. Steps on the baseline. RV basketball. Good hustle though by Tori Wilsey.
Yeah, good.
She never not has a smile on her face. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, she's smiling whether they're beating the team by 20, losing by 20, whether she's on the bench or out there on the floor. Always got a smile on her face, and that's something that you like to see.
Bradford with her 4 fouls still in the game. Birdsong for 3. Well long, and it's going to be a foul on Augusto, and if that's hers, that's the end of her night.
She knows it.
It is team's 9th, so she will exit the game with 15 total points. An impressive night here for the junior.
She is not happy.
Yeah, you can tell she's frustrated over there. She's all the way towards the end of the bench there. Really unhappy.
You can see her.
Timeout on the floor. Obviously disappointed, but a real impressive night offensively for Adriana Agasta Jr. 15 points on the night. Fouls out of the game, but clearly one of the best players on the floor tonight for RV.
Yeah, I agree with that. Obviously, she made a difference, sort of, being a real leader for RV in this game, stepping up, being consistent. She averages 13 points per game. She exceeded that mark as Tatiana Johnson's going to miss the 1-and-1.
I've been 100% so far.
Picked off by Wilsey. Wilsey, 1-on-2, going to take it all herself. And they're going to get Poljevka on the foul. And the RV bench is up, wanting the offensive call on Wilsey. They're not going to get it.
When you saw there, Wilsey ball hawk. Looking, I made this analogy earlier in the JV game, but looking like a free safety, sitting back in his zone, looking, going over, picking off the ball, taking it the other way.
Wilsey to the line. First trip to the free throw line tonight for Tori Wilsey. Is good.
Hey, there you go, Strauss. You got one.
I got one right. I can't add or subtract, but Tori Wilsey has scored in every single quarter this evening.
Well, and not looking over at Augusta, just the feeling of knowing that, you could have done more for your team. I mean, it's just a bad feeling getting pulled from the game. Now you can't control what's going on. Everything's out of your control.
That's going to be...
So Mackenzie McDonald picks up her fourth. So Raina Pelkak and Mackenzie McDonald, each with 4 fouls. It's a team 7, so it's going to be a 1-on-1 situation for Bradford. 2 of 4 from the line tonight is Kylie Bradford, the senior.
You seem to put on the jinx here for missing.
Nobody's good at this tonight. We can't figure this whole free throw thing out tonight.
Must be off and on.
This is
sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
This game very much replicates the JV game, the way it ended. It was a Sterling lead. RV cut into it and made it a 1-possession game late. We'll see if we can get hopefully Sterling can increase the lead here, not make anything more dramatic, but RV is not dead yet. The RV basketball, Sterling turns it over. 9-point lead for Sterling as Poljevka checks into the game.
And like you said, Strauss, it is becoming like that JV game where it's just that one possession and RV is not saying no to coming back.
RV's not going to go away as Birdsong takes a 3, gets that one to go. Again with the Larry Bird range. Birdsong hits a deep 3.
And all of a sudden it's a 2-possession game and somebody's got to get a ball. I mean, Dixon was there, and so was Jasmine Johnson on her first 3, but when you're hitting from 5 feet beyond the arc, that's just a good shot.
It is a good shot, and you trust yourself enough to take that shot. You got to make it a high percentage shot from yourself. She's, I think 2 for 5 on 3s. Correct me if I'm wrong, Strauss.
You might be right on that, or close to it. 4th 3 of the night for RV, and it's a 6-point game. One more look at the 3 here from Birdsong. Dixon right there, highly contested shot, just a good defense, better shot.
Offense, yeah.
RV with some high pressure again.
Dixon is trapped, and they'll benefit from it, and this is a mirror image of the JV game almost.
The full court press late in the game, they're just getting really aggressive, and they're going to try and force Sterling into mistakes, and if they foul, they foul at this point. They don't want to go away, and Sterling in some foul trouble. Pelkak with 4 fouls, McDonald with 4 fouls. They got to be careful.
Birdsong launches up an air ball, taken control by Todd Johnson, hands it over to freshman Dixon, and a tough foul there for Bradford. She picks up her 5th.
That's a poor foul right there. You didn't really have to commit on that one.
So Bradford is fouled out. Dixon will go to the line. And it gives RV a chance on the 5 fouls as a player is fouled out to get a quick timeout. 1:46 remaining, a 6-point game. Glad you joined us here on a Friday night. Rob Strauss, John Hallwood, and Jacob Clark. Glad you joined us here on Channel 19 and YouTube. As Sterling going to play back-to-back games. They play here tonight, obviously, against RV. Tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock JV start for Collingswood on Senior Day. So stay tuned for that one. Back-to-back games for these Lady Knights. Struggling this season a little bit, but a very young team.
Well, and that's the thing that I like to. Me and John have talked about a lot. Is they're gonna go through growing pains. They're a young team. They got to sort of figure each other out. Not really senior heavy as most of the teams have been this year. They got 2 freshmen in the starting lineup. You're obviously gonna they're gonna have to develop. But this game, you wouldn't know by watching it if they were freshmen or not. They've been playing really in sync as a team.
Birdsong is going to send Dixon back to the line again.
See if she missed both of her. Let's see if she can make this one.
4 of 5 from the line tonight is Bridget Dixon. And it's going to be a free throw contest down the stretch here, I think, for Sterling. Another hometown roll for Dixon. 100 seconds remaining. Dixon to the floor.
And that's aggressive defense right there, and that's something that Sterling needs late in the stretch, but you got to be aggressive without fouling, and that's a fine line that Tori Wilsey just crossed right there. Gonna take a look. Cross-court pass. Wilsey just can't get in front, as that's her first foul, sending St. Clair to the line.
No points on the evening for St. Clair, the sophomore. 8-point deficit. Can't cut into it. Offensive rebound. Nope, defensive rebound. Screened out by the near side official. Wilsey travels. Coach McDonald doesn't like the call, but the RV bench is not complaining.
I saw a few players take their mask down and just mouth thank you to the referee.
Poljevka has it blocked by Sterling. Franklin rips it down. Dixon up ahead to Wilsey. Wilsey all alone with the lay-in is good.
Really great pass there from Dixon. Full court pass. That's not an easy pass to make. And Wilsey, even slowing herself down and lets the defender draw near, gets the basket to go.
Poljevka over to Clothier, yes. Under a minute to play, Sterling with an 8-point lead. We take one more look at the Sterling basket. What a look from Bridget Dixon. Tori Wilsey.
Well, the ball gets all the way up there.
And not an easy shot there by Wilsey as she was being contested there.
You take a look at the pass. Look at how far that pass travels, and then Wilsey, the contest catches up. She has to slow herself down to make sure she can control the ball. Look how far that pass goes. Goes all the way up to Wilsey. Wilsey, defender to the side of her. We're going to take another look at it.
St. Clair tries to, get there late, and just a step behind Wilsey.
And quick mention of this, of the JV game. It's really becoming like the JV game that we just watched.
There's our boys team coming off of a tough loss at Haddon Township the other night. But it's going to be a winner-take-all championship for the boys on Thursday. We'll have that game for you live here on Channel 19 as the Bulldogs come to town. Sterling in no rush here.
Got to slow it down.
They get Clothier on the foul. That's going to send Sterling back to the free throw line.
If you're RV, you either got to foul. I mean, at this point, you either got to foul or just, play really intense defense. You need the ball back. You need quick scores, whether that be in transition, whether that be through some quick passing screens, free somebody up.
13 points on the night for Todd Johnson.
That stat down there, 100% three-point percentage, really says something about her. She takes really smart shots from beyond the arc.
Post-game show coming up as Birdsong has it slip between her fingers. Coach McDonald, I was waiting to say this. Coach McDonald said to me pregame that she had a good feeling about tonight. She liked the way that the team practiced coming into this, and it looks like she's going to like the result.
Yeah, this game is almost over. RV's still not going away.
Timeout, Sterling.
Look there, the Wilsey gets trapped right around, just bounces it off the knee, but right before Coach McDonald calls a timeout. And on Saturday, February 17th, that's tomorrow, Sterling will take on Collingswood. Varsity will be at 12 o'clock. JV will be at 10. You can check that out live on Channel 19, youtube.com/SterlingTV19.
Head coach Justin Barringer. You see Antoine Arnett, senior, and 1,000-point scorer there in the same shot. And what a year Antoine Arnett has had. Unbelievable year out of the senior. Definitely going to go on and play at the next level, and he's incredible this season.
Yeah, we talk about player consistency. He's been consistent almost every game, almost putting up at least 15 points per game, if not more.
Franklin, yes, and that could seal it for Sterling.
That should be the game right there, up by 11 with 20 seconds to go. I find it hard for RV to get back.
Kayla Franklin chimes in. 11-point Sterling lead. They're going to win this one. And it took a team effort here tonight as McDonald rips it down to Wilsey with 5 to play. And Sterling is going to come out of this one victorious. And what an effort by Sterling, snapping a 6-game losing streak to notch their second win of the season, 55-44.
Yeah, and it was a great effort, as we'll have the post-game show right for you right after this.
People are oblivious to the facts and supportive of the fiction. What should you believe? Believe the facts. COVID-19 is a real problem, and here's how you can do your part. Social distancing works. 6 feet apart from everyone. Proper mask placement prevents the virus from getting in and out, and lets you breathe normally. And if you're not near a sink, you can use hand sanitizer to kill the virus before it can keep spreading. But whenever you can, wash your hands. Soap, water, happy birthday. You know the drill. Let's help each other get through this. Stay safe, stay healthy, and go to cdc.gov for more information.
Okay, kiddies, let's film a commercial.
With the COVID pandemic still going on, limiting the attendance of the people in the bleachers we sit in, we need a way to help bring the sports to them. This is where we come in. Tech Crew is as important as ever, and these are the people taking on this important job. We do important stuff for live coverages, home and away, recordings for your family, and college scouting. Important stuff, isn't it? But we need people to help with this important stuff. Who might that person be? Why, to make it simple, you! If you're interested, find Mr. K in room 201 to join the Tech Crew today.
Dude, are you kidding? Pictures. Sean, what are you doing? Go to Redmond's office.
Oh my god, what a loser. He's so annoying.
Looking at the story, you'll know by the story the first few lines. We're talking about that paragraph again in the story.
You know what? I'm done. That's it, Teach. I quit. I'm done! You know what? I'm gonna stay in school.
welcome back to Channel 19. Have a post-game interview here with Leilani Franklin, and I'm sorry if I butchered that, but you know, being a senior on this team, picking up a win, you know, in the locker room, did the seniors say anything to the underclassmen before the game?
Before the game, we were just like coming off of losing like 6 games in a row. We were just like, we need to go into this, be serious, do what we got to do, because we desperately needed a win. We were like, we need this. So we were just trying to hype everyone up, get everyone mentally prepared for the game. Yeah. And
getting a win by 11 points against now 9-3 RV team, that's a good win for you guys, and hopefully you guys are, you know, planning on finishing out the season strong. You guys got Collingswood tomorrow. Any sort of game plan for you as a team?
Yeah. Wait, what did you say, the game plan?
Yeah, just, or, you know, who were player to watch maybe.
Oh, well, tomorrow's senior night, so we're just hoping that'll give everyone enough, like, you know, lift everyone up, and hopefully the momentum rolling off of this game will, like, continue for the rest of the season. Maybe we could pick up some more wins.
And being a senior in the locker room, is it, you know, really special, even though it's, you know, COVID and everything's different, to still be able to play?
Yeah, it is, because in the beginning, we were supposed to start in December, and then the season kept getting pushed back. We were like, what happens if we don't have a season? That's going to be heartbreaking. So just being able to practice with my team, get on the floor, warm up, play a little bit, it means the world, honestly, especially because I'm a senior. And with my sister being a junior, my last year playing with her.
All right, well, thanks for coming out. Thanks for, you know, let me, you know, get a few questions with you.
Thank you. Can I?
We're going to take a look. We're going to interview Tatiana Johnson here, turning it around, getting the highlights in as she joins me now. Tatiana, I've really been saying a lot that, you know, other teams have really good, consistent scorers. Are you trying to be that consistent scorer here, being a, you know, senior, getting a lot of minutes?
Excuse me. Last year, I felt like more of, I don't want to say a role player, but there was other people who had more of a presence on the floor, and I like being there to just guide them through and help them. And if I got a bucket on the way, you know, I was really proud of that. But I love to see the looks on my teammates' faces when they get a bucket, and I feel very proud when I get a bucket. So I'm just looking to win, and whoever's the leading scorer, I could care less, because I just want to win, and I want to feel good after our wins. So and if I do end up being the consistent scorer, then so be it.
And we really saw you, you know, in the past few games have hit that sort of turnaround jumper right near the baseline. Is that something that you've worked on in practice, or just always had in your arsenal, and then now it's just time to, you know, let it go to work out on the floor?
So that one I feel like was more of communication, and we had Jordan Wallace from, you know, a couple years back come out and just help at practices and stuff. And the execution of it, I've always done the little spin around move. I don't know, I feel like it's more of a, you know, feeling up who you have on you kind of thing in the game kind of situation. But the execution of the plays comes from, you know, speaking and communication with your teammates. And so if I have someone smaller, or if I have someone who I know I can get a bucket off of, I'll tell my teammates to get me the ball. And the spin around jump shot, that's something I've been doing since like grade school.
Yeah, and we heard that you had something special happen to you before school. Can you go into a little bit of depth on that?
The homecoming thing? What are you talking about? Homecoming? Okay. I got homecoming court today. I was very happy. I wasn't really expecting it. Today was kind of the icing on the cake. Today has been a really good day, and I'm very proud to, you know, be a senior here.
All right, thank you for coming on to the interview. Great game tonight.
Thank you so much. You guys have a good day.
Now we'll have Rob
Thank you, Jake. Great job. We're going to bring in Coach McDonald. Coach, first of all, congrats on the win. We got some nice little highlight package here for you. We're going to a little throwback photo for you. You know that guy.
Then. I love him still.
You kind of know him.
Yes, I do.
What is it like to coach with your husband? I've always been meaning to ask you this, and this is obviously the first time I've ever done a post game with you. Ironically, what's it like coaching with your husband? Just give us a little insight.
So Tim and I grew up with basketball. Like, that's what we did. We played basketball. We played one-on-one. We had this little court behind houses in Gloucester Township that no one knew of, that we cleaned up, and we pulled the weeds and we spray painted lines, and we would play one-on-one till someone either won or someone was bleeding. And that's, we supported each other through college and everything like that. And just to have him, and that's to have someone that I trust with my life coaching with me is, it's not a better feeling than that.
How much of basketball from the game do you guys bring home on a normal night to, like, the dinner table or the couch at night, and you guys just kind of sitting there? Like, how much of this carries over to home?
So it does. I'm not going to lie. It definitely comes home. We talk about, how the game went, how, I felt down a couple of nights ago, and he's like, you can't feel sorry for yourself. We pick each other up kind of thing. He's like my coach at home. So if I've done some things that, I need to tweak, we talk about that. But this year more than ever now, with Mackenzie being on the team, we've really had to try to put that, because once we get home, she needs us to lose the coach and be mom and dad kind of thing. So that's been new for us. But yeah, him and I talk basketball all the time. 9 points out of your daughter tonight. Real good night out of her. You said pregame that you felt good. You said to me right before I started doing announcements that you felt good. You had a good feeling about tonight. What was it? Was it practice yesterday? Was it a film session? What was it? What was that like? I don't know. We're getting ready to leave today, and I said to Tim, I have a good feeling about today. It was just like the weirdest thing. I don't know why. And then all these weird little things happened that were different and out of order. So I changed my earrings. I have my Mickey Mouse earrings in, and Tim wore different pants, and we parked in different parking spot, and I wrote the names differently in the book. The CD disappeared. The music was different.
It'll be back tomorrow.
And in pregame, I said to Tim, should we tell the girls to sit in a different seat? And he's like, no. Well, Raina walks in the room, and Raina's like, I think we should switch some seats around. So it was just one of those nights where it was just like all these weird things happen. I've had a good vibe from the girls. I think that we've lost all those games in a row, and I think they accepted the fact that, like, we are who we are at this point, so we might as well just go out and play and leave it all on the floor. I had a good vibe from them. I said that to them before the game, like, you guys feel that? Like, something feels different tonight. And
you mentioned Raina Pelkak before I get to Todd. Talk about the job that she did coming off the bench today. 8 points in a probably one of the best games we've seen her play all season coming off the bench.
Yeah, Raina's been coming off the bench all season and has provided a ton of key minutes for us, like a ton of key minutes. And I know she's probably comfortable on the wing, but because we're lacking in the amount of post players, she stepped it up for me big time. She's never once complained about that. She works with Jordan in the post every time she's here, and for her to come off the bench and just contribute offense, defense, rebounding, just was absolutely enormous. She had a terrific game tonight. I was really happy for her.
Quick turnaround tomorrow as you take on Collingswood Senior Day. How do you get the girls ready for tomorrow after this big of a win, carrying over a real quick 12-hour turnaround roughly for tomorrow's game?
Yeah. Well, the cool thing is that we've had quick turnarounds all season because of COVID and the compressed schedule and everything like that. And even though you would think maybe tomorrow would be a letdown for us, there is no quit in my team whatsoever, ever. Like, even when we've been down 30 points, there's no quit in my team. So I'm confident that they will come in, and Collins was a tough team to play against, but I know the girls will come and be ready and want to celebrate the seniors.
More notably, Tot Johnson, phenomenal. Now, this will be my last question for you. Talk a little bit about Tot Johnson and the job that she has done all season. Consistent scoring through every single quarter for her. It has to be a great leader on the bench, in the locker room, at practice. Talk a little bit about Tot Johnson, the job she's done this year.
Tot's been our rock. all season. Just an absolute rock. She's steady. She keeps everyone calm. She's, you know, a leader by example. She's been a quiet leader all season, and she's finally started to step up and be a little bit more of a vocal leader. And the girls look to her and respect her. So when Tot tells you, I need you to do this, they're going to do it. And I've never seen her like yell and demand the ball like she demanded it tonight. Like, she's just confident in herself, and the girls feel that confidence. And like I said, she's just been the steady hand that's been driving the ship all year.
And a homecoming queen candidate as
Yeah.
well. She's having one heck of. That's the first thing I said to her when she came out of the locker room. I'm like, and who else was it?
Leilani Franklin.
Leilani. I totally forgot that Leilani was. So congratulations to Leilani as well. You have. What is it? They have 5 homecoming candidates. You have 40% of them on your team.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. Good day all around for the girls basketball team.
And all 3 levels won. Let's not neglect to say that. Freshmen crushed it. JV hung in it and finished it, and then varsity won. So everybody got wins today.
Everybody wins today. Everybody wins. Coach, congratulations. Huge win today against a real good RV team. So go and celebrate with your husband, go and your family.
Thank you guys for everything
quick
that
turnaround.
you guys do, by the way. We appreciate
You're a rock star.
Appreciate you.
Thank you, Kate. We'll send it back to Johnny Hallwood, courtside.
And of course, our next TV game Saturday, it's February 27th. Girls basketball, of course. Sterling will take on Collingswood. JV game starts at 10 a.m. Stay tuned for that. But varsity game starts at 12 p.m. I'm going to end this with thank you. Again, we'd like to thank Channel 19, Rob Strauss, Jacob Clark, Mr. K. I'm John Hallwood, and good night. See you at Collingswood. See you next game at Collingswood.